God damn it. Move. Hey, I got a massive whip. You're right.
Excess deaths, sudden death syndrome. If this were real and not a conspiracy theory, surely we would have footage demonstrating that an alarming number of people just dropped down dead and collapsed out of nowhere. Oh, we do have that footage. Let's have a look at it. Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Thanks for joining us on our voyage to truth and freedom. It's a voyage where we will use many utensils and tools, such as video footage of people suddenly collapsing for no reason in sporting events, on the news. All of a sudden, we now know, as a result of the release of insurance premium figures, that excess deaths in America are beyond even the peak of the pandemic, even though the pandemic is over. We are aware now that in the first 9 months of 2023, I can't believe that this is true, but it is, that as many young Americans died as died in all the American wars from Vietnam to present day. And the only reason that we know this information is because insurance companies have reported on it. Let's have a look at a compilation of footage of people dropping dead, collapsing, falling over, often curiously and with hideous schadenfreude, when talking about the efficacy of a certain little medication.
I don't mean to brag, but I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
I still find that one pretty disturbing. Of course, we were
That
all
wasn't a
subject
joke
to an
either.
enormous propaganda
That was
campaign
real.
that was completely
That shit was
immersive,
real.
plainly coordinated. So it's no wonder that many people felt that they were making a moral and ethical choice by taking those medications. Indeed, that's the way that it was presented, in spite of a complete lack of clinical evidence that those medications were effective in stopping transmission. Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact.
Comedian Heather McDonald collapsed over the weekend during a show.
Management saying she suffered a skull fracture in the fall.
The CDC has confirmed
higher than normal cases
of heart inflammation in 16 to 24-year-olds.
Service members later developed myocarditis.
You take all of the vaccines since 2010 and you compare 2021, this thing blows through the roof.
Experts say more and more younger women are suffering from stroke.
Sorry, Airman, I'm not feeling very well right now.
80% of the cases have been in young boys.
One of the decisions that we were invited to make during this period was to sacrifice our own health and our own freedom in order to preserve the sanctity of life of other members of our community, in particular the vulnerable, which is a principle, of course, that anybody would support, which is why that principle was continually amplified. But now we are beginning to see that what played out is that young people were invited to make a sacrifice way beyond taking a medication to protect older people. It was a sacrifice that was going to literally impact them. Certainly the information around myocarditis and pericarditis suggests that, as well as new available information around sudden death syndrome and the excess deaths in the United States of America, as well as the over 1 million reported adverse events from taking the vaccines.
The 14-year-old's heart stopped.
A 15-year-old boy died
After receiving his first dose.
16-year-old was rushed to the hospital. Loved ones say the 17-year-old's heart stopped.
The elite runner was rushed to the hospital after suffering a heart
High school
attack.
football player has died.
I think we live in a culture now of technocracy. Technocracy is governance by experts. Of course, it has components of digital dictatorship. But the reason I want to focus on this experts component is do you remember at the beginning of the pandemic, or when you first saw people collapsing on sports fields, thinking, this seems a bit weird, this is not usual? And then the media reported, there's always been a number of sudden deaths. You saw that. You saw them trying to shut that down. You saw them try to frame it as potentially results of long COVID. You saw the incredible efforts that legacy media outfits went to mitigate, control, dampen down naturally emergent concern. I'm starting to think that our own common sense, our intuition and understanding is not as valuable as the information that could be granted by a NASA scientist when it comes to building a rocket, or an expert in agriculture when it comes to the cycles and expertise required to grow crops. But when it comes to a general understanding of reality, I think we are able to use common sense and intuition, personal understanding, communication between one another to establish narratives that seem perfectly plausible. For example, the idea that introducing a vaccine during a pandemic that couldn't possibly have been trialed for long-term effects because they hadn't had a long time to trial it all seemed pretty obvious to us. Increasingly, I'm noticing how common sense is being dismissed precisely because elites, as the word suggests, don't like ordinary people, see themselves as separate from ordinary people. In fact, you can't make any arguments for censorship and controlling hate speech without saying, first of all, we have an understanding of what should be communicated that you will never understand. That is already a step towards technocracy, dictatorship, an assumption that you are not in the role of an autonomous adult, you are in the role of a subject, a kind of servile child whose food has to be inspected and chewed before given to you. That is a dynamic that I reject, and I think increasingly we're right to reject that dynamic because so many things that we sort of collectively felt together have proven to be true over time. Hey, what if these measures are somehow beneficial to establishment interests and generate profits while enabling them to introduce regulation that controls the lives of ordinary people seemingly legitimately and for our own safety? What if that's what's behind this? Well, I suppose then you start seeing footage of people dropping dead on sports fields. Well, here is that footage.
Collapsing in the middle of the game.
Collapsing during the game.
Collapsing on the tennis
Suddenly
court.
collapsing.
The player collapsed
and
Died after collapsing.
He collapsed.
He collapsed.
It seems that there's a second player who's collapsed.
This is unusual.
Collapse and die, bro.
Yeah, what's
What
going
the
on?
fuck?
Sharp rise in unexplained deaths during the pandemic.
The number of deaths with unknown causes has gone up over the last 3 years.
Deaths that are not listed as COVID related.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling really dizzy.
Healthy young people are dying suddenly from a mysterious syndrome.
Sudden adult
Death syndrome.
SADS is an umbrella term to describe unexpected deaths in young people.
There is some evidence that some sort of delayed reaction to COVID.
Why would the legacy media not investigate this with the same vigor that they've applied to a variety of other subjects that appear to enhance their ability to control dissenting voices and shut down counter narratives? Why is there a demand for censorship to be enshrined in law from the EU to Ireland to the United Kingdom to the United States of America to Canada? Why has it become so important to control information when the ability to create content like this has just become global and worldwide? It's precisely because information like this, and I'm not suggesting for a moment that all of those athletes died or that all of those athletes were suffering as a result of particular medications, but the data is available now. Excess deaths are rising. The life expectancy in the United States of America is falling, and it isn't because of COVID. Comparable figures are available in the United Kingdom, and once again, the same is true. Sudden deaths, unexpected deaths, excess deaths, all rising, and it isn't because of COVID. Curiously, there is a total lack of appetite to investigate this, even though it seems like there's ample evidence to warrant an investigation. Health agencies are not investigating it. Legacy media organizations are not investigating it. Elsewhere, we've reported on the kind of relationships that exist between big pharma and cable news media, who receive the vast majority of their funding, not only from big pharma, but specifically from Pfizer, just one organization. Have you ever seen Albert Bourla contend with a single difficult question, except for when he was chased by Rebel News through the snowy streets of Davos? Of course you haven't. You've just seen him in puff piece after puff piece. Independent media is vital because it allows these questions to be asked. Were it not for the valuable voices in this space, you wouldn't have a COVID inquiry in the UK. You wouldn't have any dissent at all. You wouldn't have no uptake for the latest COVID booster shots because none of this information would be available. I'm not saying that just because I am an independent media figure, even though I personally know the level of attacks that are likely if you put yourself in a position of dissent. I know it. I know it personally. I'm just one voice in an increasingly powerful space. But the real power is with you, your independent thought, your ability to choose. That's what they are trying to shut down and control. They do not want an awakened, dissenting population investigating the high levels of corruption in their own state, in their own media, and in particular in globalist, corporatist agencies and financial entities. Because if people become aware to that, we will oppose it. They won't be able control and regulate a population that is mistrustful of its media, its judiciary, its law enforcement agencies, and in particular, the establishment interests that appear to be able to coordinate all of them. You have just seen with your own eyes sufficient evidence to warrant a serious investigation into the impact of the pandemic era, distinct and separate from the impact of COVID itself, whether that's as a result of the rise of heart disease, or people taking their own lives, or mental health, or the collapse of small businesses, or the impact on children's education, and certainly, and perhaps most importantly, the possible impact of certain medical interventions that were highly propagandized, the message of which was amplified, questions weren't asked, dissent was shut down, legitimate experts were shamed and smeared and shut down, and dissenting voices were attacked. This is time for a global reckoning. Let's ensure that 2024 isn't like 2023, a year where ordinary people's views were repressed so that establishment power could be continually magnified. But that's just what I think. Why don't you let me know what you think in the chat? Remember, we stream from this date at these times. You will love our content. We're coming back with some fantastic guests and some fantastic, powerful stories. In the meantime, if you can, stay free.
Yeah, where's me fucking mouse? I mean mic. So what do you reckon? What do you reckon? People getting fucking limbs cut off, cancers dropping dead, or just suddenly dropping. Weird shit, man. Some really weird shit. Gonna try some new weed out. Hulk, some sort of Hulk variety. Bloody microphone is so annoying. $30 seconds, like just then. Yeah. Fucking shit. Oh, my stream from yesterday was taken down. Just banned. Too many copyrights. Hey, Monk. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Thunderstorm just started.
Yeah, mine just got a bit worse. There's a good roll of thunder, and the dog just come in and just plant itself on the floor, won't move. Fuck up. It's just sitting there. Did you get to see that Russell Brand video I just played?
I seen a bit of it, yeah, until I had to rush off. Fucking just built a little fucking dog kennel out for the lamb. Fucking
What a mess. Oh, hey, Hook. How are you, mate? What a fucking mess. Hey, what a mess. All that shit. It's just fucking craziness. Yeah, how's that chick? Do you see that chick doing her stand-up comedy? Talking about how she just got the COVID this and the COVID booster, and then she just goes, oh, and then she goes, Jesus loves me, and then she just drops, bang. Straight on her fucking, yeah. Fractured her fucking skull.
Fucking dead. Oh,
Jesus. Did she die?
I know. I thought she
did.
did.
I think she just fractured her skull. Yeah, Jesus fucking loves you real much. Bitch. He's got to think of vaccine. Pushed her into the floor.
Yeah.
Fractured skull for you. Well, he's out in the garden.
Oh,
I got me. I got a little sativa weed to try. I think it's Hulk, something like that. Hey, Caesar, how are you, man? Did you get to see that video at the start of this channel? At the start of this video, Caesar? You know what I should do, boys? I should go and clean this fucking bong. I'm gonna go clean this just so so I know what this weed I'm about to smoke really tastes like. Because if I smoke it through a dirty bong, I'm not going to get a good idea of the taste of it. So
Yeah.
I'll just put some water in. I'll be right back. Just it doesn't go long, Cedar. Russell Brand dropped a video 11 hours ago, and it just talks about it shows footage of all these people just dropping, either dead or dropping and hurting themselves from the side effects of the vaccine. Fucking, and I got no problem in saying it, because if Russell Brand got away with saying it, they ain't taking me down.
What's up, motherfuckers? Fucking thunderstorm, rain's coming down. It cracks of lightning happening everywhere just outside.
I tell you what, I wish that it was flower season already. I waiting on these, getting your plants perfect, and then having to wait 3 months for flower, bloody whatever it is, 10 weeks for freaking flower.
I was just at a place. I only just got home, right, and started this live. Where I was, the dude, he's having a chat to me, asking me this question. He goes, "Oh, you have a look at this." I go for a walk outside, and I look at it, and I go, "Oh yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's coming along alright. I didn't even know it was there." And then I'm looking at it again, and I go, "Dude, it's gonna finish bigger than your house." Yeah, and he's like, "What?" I go, "You need to get on this net." he's not in a good spot. All his neighbors will dob him in. I'm like, "Dude, you got to get on this and pull this down." I go, "In 2 weeks, it's gonna be taller than your house. Then it's gonna stretch. Like you have to get on." Yeah. But I'm like, good job though. Good job.
Oh, that was a big fucking fork of lightning. Fuck, that was a big.
I love the lightning.
I hit a tree for sure.
I was up on,
set that tree on fire.
I was up on the shed roof, the biggest shed here, right, with a metal broom in my hand in the rain, cleaning solar panels.
Yeah. I was just up on the roof, just cleaning the sieve for the tanks, cleaning the sieves.
What are the odds of getting struck by lightning? I've never been struck by lightning, so I just kept going.
The old girl's back from the paddock off the bike. She was out in the paddock on the quad just before.
You know, I played a video this morning from the old days, and it was before you two knew each other.
We edit that one out. All right, that was me shitting myself from thunder. Holy crap! It must have been like right next to me. That was fucking loud as fuck. Dog took off, bro. Dog's gone.
I bet.
Yeah, I'll private this live. I don't want to see you shitting me. Watch you shitting myself. Fuck, that was loud. Damn, Jeff, no good. I don't know if I ever got COVID. I did get sick a couple of times during that time, and I didn't worry about it, and I just fought it off like I'd fight anything else off.
Too scared to get tested. I don't know if I'm age.
No, I shoved that thing in me nose. If I had to go anywhere, I'd pull out them things and do the scrapey or the whatever, and I never had one come up that said I was, but yeah. So I had family that were buy them and then they became free or something, and then they'd get all the free ones. There'd be boxes and boxes of these motherfucking things on my table, bro. I walk past, grab a box. There's 5 tests in a box. No, you gotta do, Jeff. Smoke heaps and heaps of bongs. Heaps and heaps of bongs. Weed will get it out. I am not a doctor.
I'm going to change over to my computer. Don't talk.
No problem, mate.
Oh.
I can't believe that I
Temperature drop.
jumped. I can't believe I jumped from fucking thunder. I'm gonna have to go back and watch myself freak out. Woo! Hey, Marky Mark. All right, so when I smelt this stuff's built good, nice structure. Smell is 50% of a Gorilla Glue. Like, Gorilla Glue gives you a whacking. It smells like Big Bud or Hulk. Maybe after this pipe, I'll be able to figure out a bit better what it is. But I didn't mind either Big Bud or Hulk. I thought they were both pretty good. Hey, Caesar, how are you, man?
G'day. How are we?
Oi, oi.
Yeah, good. See yourself?
Yeah, not bad, man. Fucking 27th birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Comes.
Happy birthday to you.
Had some
Happy
lunch with
birthday
the
to
lady.
you.
Oh,
Happy
nah, fuck
birthday,
that. I
dear
wanted,
Caesar. Happy
I wanted
birthday
fucking
to you.
Vietnamese, mate, and there was no Vietnamese places open in Adelaide. We went to like fucking 3 spots.
God damn it. No fucking coffee. Not good enough, mate. No iced coffee.
We went
They
to a
fucking
pub,
young.
mate. So I went to a pub, and that was okay.
Did you at least get your Vietnamese iced coffee?
Nah.
No?
Gave up on the Canadian clubs instead, mate.
Yeah.
On the seasons.
A little bit more rain in this storm than I was giving it credit for, that's for sure.
Yeah,
That's fine. I didn't think I wasn't expecting to get it. Fuck, it was like it wasn't going to happen. It was boiling hot 10 minutes ago, and now it's cold. Sunday
What do you
night.
smoke it on, PTP?
I believe it's Big Bud or Hulk. It's a sativa. It's a sativa. You know. Hey man. Oh yeah.
That's all right.
Can't do that again.
Carrot cake, did you say?
Yeah, UK pound cake.
Oh, pound cake.
Yeah,
That looks
dense
nice.
as fuck. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
have much lights here, but it's good.
My yeah, it's a bit fucking.
Got it from the KFC parking lot, so you know it's got to be good. Finger licking good.
Yeah. Anything that comes
Hey,
from a fast food
you know-
car park, that'll be good.
KFC had this meal, right, that they never advertised on their signage, right? You had to ask for this meal. It rarely had it advertised. You guys might remember it. It's called the Streetwise Feast. Do you ever remember that?
Yeah.
And they started taking it off the advertisement, but they still had it. You just had to ask for it. And it was cheaper for this meal to get it in the Streetwise Feast. Otherwise, it would cost you like $15 more to get all of the stuff. It's a mad meal,
That's
right?
right, eh? Oh, that Skits outdoor, is it? Skits Hydro.
I think it started outdoor but finished indoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to do that, to be honest. So we've a couple of mine this year. Not a lot of sun at my property, man.
Don't worry, it'll come through.
The what's his name? Fucking AJ Genetics used to do aeroponics to get pipe, 300 pipe, maybe up to 500 pipe. Put like fucking 5 rows of it in a 5x5 or 6 rows. That drill like 72 holes in it. Grow a plant, rip all the leads off, and then throw them in the holes. So they're already a meter or a bit tall, these giant leads, and then he'll have like 72 of them, and he'll just turn it straight to flour.
Yeah, right.
He had like 4 or 5 tents going at a time, 5x5.
Is that a metal, mate? Did you
Is that
fucking
a grinder? You're on the mute, bro.
Big man.
Oh, I don't do screen.
What do you have?
The
new grinder. Oh, coins.
No, they're just coins. I'll show you what I like though. This one.
Why am I
If
on the
anyone wants
big
to gamble it, sorry. See this one. You can look at this one. And these are gamblers. So this is actually a fucking.
I don't remember getting a wind warning with this fucking thunderstorm, and now it's
It's a
fucking
casino chip.
trying to blow fucking every tree down.
That's a casino chip made of solid silver. So you can actually gamble with this.
Golden nugget.
Golden nugget.
Yeah. Oh, it is windy. I didn't get no wind warning. Oh no, I got a wind warning way before rain. A picture of a red car on me fucking weather thing going sideways. I'm like, what? So I guess it was
Fucking
wind.
hell. Yeah, there was definitely no wind warning. This shouldn't fucking be happening.
That's right. The weather acts accordingly to the news programs.
Get your fucking scum shirt off, mate. You got the bluey on under there. Get out there. Get out there in the rain. Start work. Dig a hole.
I put the flannel on after the fucking rain come. It got fucking cold.
I was up on the roof in fucking shorts and a t-shirt. I plucked it.
Shorts and a singlet I've been in all day. Fucking, the fucking rudest wake up. Fucking, our big herd of cattle, the 33 of them were out on the road and coming up the driveway.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking, this isn't like, that's not what's meant to be happening. Fucking, cut. So we got them in. We marked the last 2 calves that have been born, separated a few heifers so they don't early enough, so they're weaned off so they don't get pregnant fucking early. And then fucking having to pull calves fucking in 5 months, 8 months time. Try and save myself that job as much as possible. And now I've got a fucking, cattle yards full of fucking young heifers and little weaned calves. One of my little lambs died, fucking the one with bloat. I fucking found her dead this morning. Get right over that. So it was the first one I got. I fucking found out the 2 twins, so she's the one I put most effort into. And that, it's always the way, the one you put the most effort into, fucking tops on it.
Yeah, well, it was probably the one that
Always
needed,
the way, mate.
looked like needed the most effort.
Sounds like these animals are as temperamental as human life.
Oh, mate, fucking
life is
sheep
fragile, man,
and
that's the
goats
thing.
they can just give up and will themselves to death. Like, even though there's absolutely nothing wrong with, like, they could stand up, fucking eat, get themselves back in shape if they wanted to. They just literally give up on life in the head and die.
Crazy. And fucking, I left the back door open. A fucking bird flew inside. I didn't notice, and I was cooking bacon and eggs just before I got on here. I could hear the dog doing something. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go have a look. Just as I got there, it killed it. I was like, seconds from saving it. Oh, fucking hell.
Get this.
Always the way.
One of the this happened 2 times. One, a mate let it out, and another one, the kid let it out. The bird flew over while I was cooking hot oil in the pan, on the frying pan on the stove.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and one of them landed on it, and then it went flap, 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 and his face, I swear his face went in the water bubbles. Not the water, the oil. And then fucking, so I quickly grabbed it, and then once I put it underwater, it was fine. And another
It's
one,
wind and rain. Sorry.
I literally
keep
had to hand up and catch the bird. Like otherwise it would have gone into the hot oil.
KFC, mate. Hey, Jules. How are you, man? Jules is alive also, everybody. I played the Russell Brand COVID video talking about I just played it on the channel. I figured if he can play it, we can play it. They didn't take him down.
Well, the pandemic's over,
Thanks,
so there's
Stephen.
no.
I watched that lady fall down, bro. That was fucking hectic.
Yeah, like
Shattered
first
her
everyone
skull.
laughed, like they thought it was part of the show.
Didn't any of you guys see that about a year ago? That's pretty
Nah.
old footage. Yeah, that footage happened a long while ago.
Well, a lot of that probably happened a while ago. It's just it was sort of
I thought that she
pushed to the side.
I
Wasn't
thought
on
that she
wasn't on the
actually-
news.
Guys,
Wasn't on the media. On the
You see,
mainstream
here's the
media.
thing. That was set up. Not set up, but she was supposed to fall down like that purposely, but not hit her head. The thing is, she just fell down and hit her head as part of the joke, and then she was knocked out. That she just did it so well that it was so convincing. All right, it was actually part of it. What really was part of a comedy act that Russell Brand.
Well, he did say
the story.
He did say at the end he doesn't know if these people died. If any of them had COVID, or he's just showing what's on the media now.
But it is
Look,
true, though, what
apparently
he's
all these
saying.
things that we weren't allowed to talk about
think.
in the past 3 years, we can talk about now, and they're being shown.
Yeah, true. But maybe that's what it was, though. I don't know. I'm not saying. But
Yeah,
it could've been part
and
of that.
there was more than her though. There was like 10 or 12 of them. There was a football player as well, just running along.
Yeah.
Off
And
you
they're
go.
finding
just
all
drop.
these funny, like blood clots, like really long, apparently, blood clots in people's arteries.
Someone we
Carditis.
followed on YouTube was having clots actively drained from his body after his vaccination. He would go on his channel, show you his doctor, what he got done, what came out of his body.
Who was that?
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. He did. Like there was these fucking big white fat lumpy fucking things that they fucking got out of his blood when they fucking cleaned it a couple of times.
Carditis. Carditis?
And he passed
No,
away.
it's not carditis. Carditis is when you fucking like it's like a little stroke or something like that, or a bubble in your artery, like fucking that's leading into your heart and that, or exiting your heart, right? And fucking the other one is also a little fucking embolism inside your lungs. They're the two that people are copping most, either in the heart or in the lungs. They're both are fucking some sort of carditis. One's fucking pericarditis, the other one's the other fucking one, which is to do with the lungs.
Myocarditis. Yeah.
Yeah, myocarditis, that's the one. Yeah. I don't know which is to which, actually, to be fucking fair. Which one contains the fucking which part, to be proper. And yeah, like fucking
hematitis, some sort of hemoglobin problem as well.
it's like it's a little embolism. It's like a blood clot forming in your lung or in your heart or fucking yeah. And it seems to be doing it to young people.
I'm surprised Russell Brand hasn't been fucking actually taken off of YouTube yet. You know, you can see that the pharmaceutical companies are out after him. Are you muted, P2P? I think he's talking.
Monetization, that's the first thing they'll try and take.
They did.
Yeah, he doesn't care anyway. He's got money. It's all right.
Yeah, you can't threaten him when...
I'm going to go to the property after this and check the fence lines for any trees that are going on with that wind.
You didn't hear that? Oh, you wouldn't have heard him anyway.
No, I wouldn't hear him. No.
I had one fucking fall out just outside my house, man. I didn't even hear the cunt fall down.
Yeah. I actually do have half a tree that fell down that I only just noticed a couple of days ago. So, and it's been there a while because all the leaves are dead. I'm like, oh fuck. It's a native. It's one of them native wattle fuckers too, and I think they die when they.
They do that.
Branch. They're just gonna die in it. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll fucking throw up suckers, and ones or parts of them will die off. That die back, like fucking half it'll die, and the other half will keep going. Then new ones will shoot up.
Oh, cool. I was thinking of taking a branch. It's that light green one with those sort of finger leaves. I was going to take it in and say, "What's this?" The exact variety.
They're really bad for it.
Buy a couple and put them in there.
Pretty sure it will be a black wattle, and they're usually always doing that.
Seafer, a project you might be interested in is grafting cannabis to other trees.
Right.
So putting cannabis. The best thing I think likelihood outcome is something like the daisies. You know, sort of the geranium sort of daisies, the pink ones, right? With just the single petals. They're very good. Similar material and growing rate. But I just wanted to mention that to you. You'll have fun with it. Let's just say that, because you'll be quite surprised at how cannabis is, how versatile it is. It'll take, as long as the nutrient supply is there, it'll take. As long as it's looked after.
You ever grafted one to a tomato?
Not to a tomato, no. Does it work?
No.
Tomato?
No, I was just thinking they're pretty similar. It'd probably be all right, and you eat tomatoes. So it couldn't be anything the tomato would be producing in its rootstock and its stem that's feeding your weed graft that should be bad for you to smoke.
Tomatoes like acidic soil too, just the same as weed. So fucking same conditions. They like the same sort of soil conditions. So you wouldn't think it'd take away from your buds grafting on.
The only thing I'd worry about is going on to certain
Nutrient
flowers.
supply.
What flowers produce, and will some of the flower stuff end up in me weed, and can you smoke it?
Nutrient supply. So it's about what your roots are supplying and the plant is supplying to the heads, really. So if the nutrient supply is significant or enough, right, and the conditions are right, it should be okay. But if it's not going to supply the right nutrients to that plant, like tomato would be good. What I mentioned, I think would be good, and there's a few others as well that act in the same way. So it has to be the right, like you said, nutrient supply, same soil.
Like a capsicum or an onion fan plant wouldn't be any good to graft to because that's like an alkaline soil. So maybe that would end up robbing from your bud, right?
Jeff grafted to a tomato. He said it died after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You do more than one, Jeff, or you just give the one a go? Because it might have.
I would be interested in trying polyploid, trying to make my own polyploids. So essentially doing spheroplasty on cannabis cells to extract cells and try to get back to the land-based genetics from one cell, essentially. That could
And
be
the wind
interesting.
is back. Obviously, I just had the eye go over us.
And they
The
both
wind has
died,
changed
Jeff.
direction 5 times.
Yeah, right, Steve.
Already.
Oh,
What
yeah,
would be
just
the
looking at
advantage? Is
Steve,
there
right?
like a faster growing plant that you could graft it to that would make it worthwhile, or is it just something to do?
And wasn't hops the closest
Yeah.
thing to weed, or the brother to weed, or something?
Yeah, hops and
Yeah, they're the
cannabis
same.
are
They're the
cousins.
same.
So that's probably a good combo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do it on a faster growing hops and hope that, it just grows that out quicker.
Yeah, it would have to be a fast-growing plant because I've seen
Yeah.
cannabis plants grafted. I've seen like so many cannabis plants on the one plant itself that you couldn't. That was all different. You could clearly see it was different flower. The whole thing had like just grafted like 10 more onto one plant. Some of them were growing over the others. The sativas were growing taller, which dominated the rest, to shut the rest out. Right, so they're all growing at different paces because they were different genetics, which all grew still at their own pace. The nutrient supply was the same, but they were still all growing as if they were their own types. So you can graft as many as you want together of cannabis themselves on one plant. No worries. But some will die out inevitably.
Well, I mean, cannabis is already such a fast-growing plant. Like, is there really any plant that makes it worthwhile to do in mass?
Bamboo. Remember, there's some bamboo that can grow. What is it? Maybe a meter in 24 hours.
That's actually
Am I over exaggerating? That is it inches.
No, that's about right. And like
I
really
think
wet.
there was a variety that did a meter in 24 hours. Like, imagine if you could get that into your.
Are you suggesting that?
Yeah.
So you're suggesting the photosynthesis on the grafting due to the base, perhaps would it change the growth?
That's the hope. Yeah, most likely it's just going to take what it wants from what you grafted to it, and it's not going to benefit too much from.
It's basically it's just
grafting-
using the root system,
grafting
the established root system to feed off of, right? It's taking that nutrients and then using its own leaves for photosynthesis.
It won't. I don't think it's going to take other things from that stem and incorporate it to itself. It will only just feed off of it.
We can grow 6 inches a day in the ideal environment. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I've had weed where you've had visible growth. You come back after a day work. Or the next
Yeah,
day.
dude. Every day I walk out there, I get a different plant, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can watch weed grow.
I accidentally ripped off a head
forever
today.
home and it's settled in now. It's ready to go.
I had 11 heads going. Like I had 11 heads, and I accidentally pulled one out when I was defoliating. That's all right. It wasn't gonna like get out. It was underneath everything, so it didn't really matter.
Remember, you can move those leads around. Like, when you bring it down, if they want to stay down there, like normally they'll start dragging themselves out if you don't do it.
They'll start,
So you
going
can
around.
you can pull you can pull them leads around though. The same as you train in the main stem. you
Yeah,
can
I just
direct
don't
the
need
lead.
heaps of fan leaves, like especially when I've got like 4 weeks of veg left.
Well,
So I want to be trying to get on top of my
hopefully,
defoliating now.
hopefully your leads turn up instead of staying that way and then popping like that.
Yeah, so
horizontally. Hopefully they go along, come up, and then you'll just have like a little field of nugs, little field of crowns.
Satellites.
Yeah. That's the better option. Well, that's what I prefer. Looks
call
good
them
and it's easier to deal with too.
Just get it out, get it grown, and you
chop it at the base,
you're
don't
right.
they? Like we can dry it, sort of.
It'll
It's a longer
naturally.
season than we would think to go.
They'll all
Grow season
naturally
hasn't
hunt the
really-
light anyway.
Sorry. Every time I say something, PGP, sorry, also trying to cut you off. The season will grow longer than you think, and the biggest grow part hasn't happened yet. Biggest grow month, and then they're just going to boom up. Like you get a pound on that. I'm sure you'll get a pound, Caesar. No doubt in my mind that'll grow so much, and you go, oh shit.
Yeah.
And even as
It's
you
good
said,
when that
oh
happens,
shit, it would have grown a little bit more.
Well, I just got rid of
Because
7
that-
plants. I gave 7 away to my mates because I had 11 total. I don't need that many for the amount of space. Like I can't hide that many. You know what I mean? So I've just got 3 in fucking big old pots. That's their life home. Like it's big fucking 100-liter pots, and then I've got 1 in the ground in this garden and 1 in the ground over in this garden. So I've got 5 total. Sorry, yeah, 5.
Yeah,
3 in big pots. Fucking.
got a few in the ground, a few in pots.
I shouldn't need like fucking next year. I'll definitely be getting an early start. I think that's the key is getting your seeds popped early, getting that growth, and really babying them a little bit just to make sure they don't get fucking waterlogged during the wet season.
Mm.
And fucking that's the good start is how you really get those fucking big fucking plants.
The giants, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want, a giant plant. But then it's like, how the fuck am I going to hide a giant?
You can spread them out too.
I see that.
Yeah,
I had a
that's
plant
make
last year that was almost like this, and I had to rip it before. It was almost as fat as this, literally. I'm not even joking. And I had to saw it down, get rid of it for various different reasons.
You reckon 6 weeks of veg left, Jeff?
More. I
The
reckon
6
more.
weeks is plenty. Yeah.
Maybe with Jeff Hughes. I reckon we got a bit more. We got about 8 weeks. I reckon.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird season, Hook. I reckon you might be right. But it all depends on daylight time, isn't it? It's not how much sunlight there is; it's how much sunlight there is per day.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll go from the naval time or whatever it is, or the ocean time. So there's dawn and dusk, and there's twilight, and then there's ocean twilight or naval twilight or whatever, which is earlier again. I'll go from there. I measure it from there. I figure first light is first light.
Oh yeah, Feb 15. Yeah, about that. January, February. Yeah, 45, 50 days, about that. Yeah.
Oh, we'll find out, Steve-o.
yeah, it doesn't matter what I say. It is the plants will tell me when fucking veg is over.
Plants will tell you when it's done.
Man, I've had some run out to June and July before. Like this was a while ago, but it was weird. It was the only one out of all of them. Oh, someone backstage.
Feb 15, first
Hey,
signs,
Jules.
yeah, fair enough, mate.
It's up
I
for
agree.
Julian,
Hey, man.
mate.
What's going on, mate?
How you doing, lads?
Not bad, man.
I'm fucking still streaming over at mine. I'm like, internet's so hectic, I can do 2 streams at a time. God,
I was
love this
gonna
stuff.
see if I could
Sorry,
combine
pull
them,
that down,
right? I
what?
seen you live, and then I started playing at Russell Brand, and then I clicked your link, and I was gonna go in your live, and then it said that I can't use my camera. It's being used somewhere else. or
Oh
some shit.
shit, that's cooked, bro. Mine
You
lets
can
me.
only do it when you switch apps. If you switch
Yeah, mine's
apps, you can
fine. Well, I'm still fucking
Oh,
streaming
okay.
on mine, I reckon.
StreamYard and
Are you on Restream, but
Yeah, I'm on Restream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
on
why.
Yards. Yeah.
But yeah, I just got it split screen, so it's,
Magic.
yeah, looks sick.
See, did you see that Russell Brand video?
Bro, I did. I watched a little bit of it. It's pretty hectic.
bro,
Right.
they're fucking
It's stressful.
actually
cunt.
fucking committed to that, bro.
Yeah, she had a
Fracture
skull
her skull,
fracture.
bro.
Did you see the high heel she was wearing though?
Yeah,
Like the angle she would have hit her fucking head on would have been like below straight. You know what I mean? She would have fucking ting, like she landed on her head, bro. From
she
high
landed
heel.
on her neck. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the rest
That's
of her
bad.
body hit the ground.
She got skull fracture, lad.
try to do a
It's pretty-
headstand bomb. Try to do a headstand
She
bomb.
tried to do a headstand
That's
bomb.
what happens when you know,
What happens when you're not
enthusiastic.
trained?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what
Fucking
we
hell.
say, mate. You gotta put in 6 months minimum training before you
Of
even try
regular
to do this shit
bombs,
on
of
camera.
sitting bombs before. Yeah.
She didn't.
Otherwise, you'll
even have
embarrass
a-
yourself and fracture your skull.
She didn't even have a chair, and there was no wall close by either.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking
I don't
amateur.
know. Yeah. What was she doing?
Ric Flair. She's doing the Ric Flair.
But you see the football players carking it, bro. Like 14-year-olds, boom, they're all falling over, bro. And this is the shit thing, cuz I've got a diagnosed heart condition, bro. I got 2 jabs. You know what I mean? So like, I got the cardiologist on Friday, so I'm gonna get the full fucking works all done, make sure I'm all sweet. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because I'll give you guys the rundown on my medical situation, what's going on there, whether I'm healthy or not. You know, it's fucking good to fill you in on the
The
journey.
doctor said I need to triple my dose of Brad 140. Not sure why, but he's the expert.
Yeah, I'm like, look, I'm expecting a little bit of heart disease, but fuck. Myocarditis, I'm like, fucking cunts, I'm suing Pfizer. Fuck. Imagine, bro.
If you get a recent blood test and he looks at it, he'll know something.
Well, he said my blood's all good, other than my cholesterol being low.
or he'll tell you that your cholesterol's fucked up.
My cholesterol's fucked up and my liver enzymes spiked.
Your cholesterol, your liver, and possibly red blood cells.
Yeah, but he said my blood cells are fine, bro. He said my fucking hemoglobin, my glucose, all that shit's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
He's happy.
So what happens is over time they just get bigger.
Yeah.
So that little cell just the red cell gets bigger. the
Yeah,
longer
so
you
with
take it.
Friday, it's the ticker. I get the heart, and then the next step's the brain, bruh. See what I fucking to see what's happened over the years, because I haven't had an MRI since I was 14 after that trip that I had, because I thought I gave myself brain damage, bro, because I was stuttering. I was fucking having hallucinations every night. So they worked on me, bro. They're like, fuck, this kid's cooked himself. Fucking done a good job.
Get your GT, your genotype test done.
Which one's that? Send me your article.
They'll know because it's not covered by Medicare. It's called a genotyping test. Costs $140, and it'll tell you what you will die of. If you lived a perfectly healthy life, it'll tell you what you're going to die of.
Yeah, but I haven't lived a perfectly healthy life.
Yeah,
bro.
but it means this is the thing you got to look out for. So it'll either tell you that you.
It'll give me like a heads up what to avoid certain foods and shit. Oh, I get you. I get you. All right.
For me, I'll have cardiovascular problems, so I know to look after that.
And that's that. Mine's genetic though, because my nan, she's got ventricular tachycardia. My mum has SVT.
This test will tell you exactly. It'll pull out two numbers, and that combination of numbers.
So what is it? A genotype test?
Yeah. Genotyping test. Yeah, $140. Not covered by Medicare.
All right.
Here's a strange thing from my mum's side. Apart from my grandmother, because my mum was adopted, no one in my family with my bloodline who I've ever met has ever died.
What do you mean? Haven't they died?
Nobody's died. No, yes, but my mother was adopted.
I was waiting for you to say yes. I'm Dracula, bro.
My mother was adopted, so their bloodline was irrelevant.
Yeah, true. True.
So nobody, that's what I'm saying. Nobody from my bloodline has ever died, apart from unborn, like unborn children and things like that. Nobody's died of anything like a tragedy, except obviously my nan.
One second, I'll be back.
No problem.
Which is strange, because now my dad reckons that when you get to a certain age, you end up having funerals every other week. You get to a certain age, and all your friends start to die, and then you start to realize, like, the longer you live, the more death you see.
All right, I just wrapped up my stream. I was just saying goodbye to everyone, but told them all to come here. Hopefully, it gets.
How's this for a fucking business idea for any of you cunts that want to, make something of yourselves? These are barrel pasteurizers, right? You need like 11 components that you can buy for fucking, from China for cheap.
Yeah, I don't think
they sell for about fucking. Yeah, if you fucking do. No, like Australia, dude, you could use it for like just gourmet mushrooms, dude.
Mm.
But
can you use it in other applications other than mushrooms, or is it just restricted to that?
It's for pasteurization, so you could use it for anything that needs to be pasteurized. Gardening, cultivation of anything that needs to be sterile.
Mm.
Yeah, but they sell for 3,200. They sell for 3,200 USD each. And you could probably build one for $200 Australian.
No shit.
How fucked is that?
You just go to fucking Mitre 10, get yourself some fucking copper fittings and all that, gas regulators. And
just
shit.
buy all the shit from China, man. Just buy all the elements and shit from China and retrofit it into a barrel.
I don't think it'd pass the quality assurance test, my bro.
Yeah, it would, man.
No, I think they're hoarding all their precious metals and they're fucking giving us like.
What do you think? What do you think these guys are doing? Right, they're doing the same thing in a factory.
Oh, is that monk?
Oh, AA is lucky. His liver is the most forgiving. Your liver is the most forgiving organ in your body for fucking abuse.
Oh, yeah.
You can't run from it.
Cholesterol were a tad high, so can't wait for my next lot of blood since been living healthy diet. Like, yeah, true.
Your cholesterol is always going to be off if you're taking something.
Yeah, my cholesterol's low though, bro. Like he said, it's supposed to be around the the fucking 3.5.
But what's low is
0.
the HDL or the LDL, the good one. One's good, one's bad, and they have to be roughly the same. And they cancel each other out.
0.5. He's like, you need to exercise more. I said,
if the good one's low, you're in trouble, and the bad one's high, you're in trouble.
Yeah, so the good one's low, bro.
And yeah, it's just a symptom of the liquid that you're taking. It'll go away.
Yeah. She'll be right.
Just get a new liver, mate.
Liver transplants, mate. Just
Did
a
you know
pig
you
liver.
Nah, this is my uncle, bro. How great's this? Did you know you can legally buy seeds from online in Australia? Do not do that, cunt. Oh, fuck.
Does he want seeds?
Yeah.
Just fucking hit you up. Don't you have seeds for him?
Yeah, bro. Of course I do.
Don't sell
I got some
seeds,
seeds
lads.
for
You'll be
YouTube.
I'm not
fine.
selling them, bro. I don't sell seeds. I don't sell
No, give
anything.
him. No, give them to him. Obviously, I got some seeds from JP for you too, man. So fucking
We.
yeah,
Fucking
like you know what I mean. Like we gotta get these in the ground next year, G. Not about selling. I'd never fucking sell seeds in my life, bro. The fuck?
No, but
I've only
hey,
ever been-
no, I'm
I've
just
only ever
saying.
been
I'm
gifted
just saying,
before,
random
bro.
seeds. You know, it's fine, but random seeds, as you know, because there's a lot of people overseas that do it. They just sell F1 seeds, random seeds. They have bags and bags of seeds. It's like, oh, and they're selling. Are you serious? Like, you think that each one of those seeds is worth a certain amount of money, and they reckon they've got like
And the
100
thing is,
grand
you
in their
plant
hand?
50 of them, and maybe 3 of them are worth actually fucking going to flower with. You know what I
Well,
mean? Because the
point is,
genetics
they
are
just
so
think they
hit
got
and
seeds and it's money, which it is because
So you
you
look
can
at it like that before you started cycling, Larry. Probably
People
should have
are
got
doing
it healed a little bit before you cycled.
Mind
I
you, I
dare
sold
say
all
it's
my
still being
seeds
inflamed.
for what their whole packs go for. Well, not that I have sold any. 'cause I
Yeah, I
don't.
see people selling like a double pack of seeds for like 150 AUD.
It's
in
supposed to
some
be
places.
funny.
Like, what the fuck? 2 pack of seeds for 150 bucks Australian. I was like, yeah, you can it'll get there and it's good genetics, but like, dude, if you fuck up at any stage, you've just wasted a lot of money.
Yeah, bro. I got some seeds from Mark, bro. The Sweet 16 cultivars, Fallen Soldiers, and I fucking wiped out 4 of them, lad. I'm like, damn. He's like, where's the rest? I said, they died. He's like, fuck. He's like, oh, it's all part of learning, bro. You get there. I'm like, nah, thank fuck. These cunts are forgiven, eh? But I've got like
Australian dollar just
I've got the one. All right, I've nicknamed it Suspect Jack. Because I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, you're looking pretty fucking staunch, hey, darling. Like, I'm like fucking little bit suspiciously strong, you know, for the size that it is. So I'm hoping the stress from the weather hasn't like caused it to fucking.
Show us some photos of his
You know what I
his
mean? Put
latest
on a
veg, bro.
fucking.
You should be able to tell.
Jeans and go farm it. Hey,
Should be able to tell from his veg. Yeah.
You want to go take photos?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold up. I'll see if I come today or not. I'll fucking check.
Stressful hermit.
Yeah.
If it's male, it's always going to be a male. You'll know that.
If
if
you re-veg your plant, if you have a re-veg plant that herms, it most likely will not herm on the second re-veg.
Why?
Because it doesn't. Draw it.
Lad was saying, someone was it you, Monty? Was it you saying when you fucking you see your plant, you're doing that to the plant and it does something like activates it, bro? What is that all about? That's a bit gay.
You gotta wank it.
You're jerking your
You gotta
plant,
wank.
bro. Monty said
Rub
flick
the
the beam, but I'm like, that's not how you flick the beam, bro.
You jack the stems off. You jack the stems off so you get the terp profile of the plant.
You don't need to touch the blood, the flower. You
No, you don't.
It's a female plant, so how can it be
Yeah, it's
garnered?
not really gay. It's not, but I'm just saying that the motion that you describe. You know, are you sure it's not a tranny, bro?
Oh,
Imagine
right. Is that-
if
that's
you're
how you get
jerking
the
off
top
a herm, bro.
Jack
What
off
would
the
that
plant.
be? You're jerking off a herm. You know what I mean? What would that? That's a bit gay.
No, it isn't, because all
Man,
females.
It's not a gay in your society, bro. It's a plant in
It's
my
not.
society. And it's all love.
Look, all hermaphrodite plants are genetically tested as females. Every one of them.
Yeah, but they test as males too, don't they?
No, they don't test as males.
Ah, so
Every
why is it called
single
hermaphrodite?
Because it's hermaphrodite. It has male and female plants, and it's random. And there is, in many cases, it's genetic, yes, but in the case of where you're in your garden and you get like a herm, that's random.
Yeah.
That's it's in the genetic, and all plants can do it. Like all plants that can.
So you reckon I could have like a herm fucking jack? Do you just want to see it? Do you want me to go take some footage for you right now?
If you did, I bet it's a male. If it's showing as herm now, it's gonna be female.
Don't
Well,
say
if it's
that.
showing, if it looks
Suspect
like
Jack doesn't. I don't know, man. If I walk out there and there's bananas hanging off it, I'm coming for you.
Have a banana on a male. Male plants don't have bananas.
Yeah,
They
males
have
don't have
flowers.
bananas. They have flowers.
They're
Have
different
flowers,
kind of
right?
flowers.
Yeah. True.
A hermaphrodite
Oh,
flower
well,
is
look.
identifiable.
I'll go take some
Yeah,
fucking
hermaphrodite
shots.
flower is like
Get this.
the
A
all the
male
lines of the
hermaphrodite.
petal without any petal filling in, and it just looks like a group of bananas.
Yeah.
They do sort
Yeah.
of break apart a bit.
Well,
They're
like a
just
bunch
like
of
tiny
bananas.
little bananas.
They look the same. You can look side by side, very similar in anatomy, but different.
Yeah.
And even if your plant starts off male and shows those parts and turns to female, it will still test genetically as a female. All hermaphrodite plants test genetically as a female. All of them.
Fucking hell.
They don't test as hermaphrodite.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's
the
no test
trannies
that says,
onto
oh,
something,
this is hermaphrodite
anyway.
genetic. There's nothing like that.
Hey, I'll be back. I'll go get some shots for you, Zay.
Yeah. No, I think you're saying if it herms on the first time round, it won't
Yeah.
herm after a re-veg magic.
It won't herm on a second time around. Yeah, I don't know why, but mine never have. I haven't had a hermaphrodite plant in a very long time, but I do weed them out. But I have experienced hermaphrodites that disappeared after the re-veg. They don't come back. They've already displayed that. It's already happened. So there's no need for it to happen again in the same plant twice. If that makes sense. You can try it and come back and test. But a lot of people will be like, oh, that's a bit non-true, but I bet they haven't tested. But I have. So I know that the result's going to come back every time the same.
I got one that's seeded, and I'm wondering whether I should leave it and see if it'll re-veg from seed, produce its seed, and then run on to go again.
Well, if you've got a plant, if you've ever had a bud or a plant with one seed in it, right? That's a herm. That seed was produced by itself. You don't get one.
Yeah, that was
pollen
it. Yeah.
that comes to one plant and just has one seed on the whole plant. If there's one seed or two seeds on the whole plant, that is usually a hermaphrodite. You might not see that flower because it'll be so small, that male part, right? A hermaphrodite part. But that's where that seeds come from, because it can't come from anywhere else. Like particularly as in a grow room. And
What
most
about
people
from
will find
another?
that-
What if a bee had landed on a crop somewhere else with males in
Indoor?
it and then landed on your plant?
What
But
about
he
indoors?
would have created
Not indoors.
more.
Not indoors, though. Correct. Yeah.
But it would have created
would
more,
create more.
than one bean. Yeah. See,
Yeah, that's true,
but the
yeah. Like with
bananas,
mustard.
the pollen on a banana is weird. It doesn't like it's almost like it sheds off the banana. You'll see little dots on the banana, or maybe the banana rubs on part of the plant and the pollen's smaller than
Take them off.
normal and on the outside or something. But
Pick them off.
it's
Pick
when
the
a
herms.
when a male goes, it's like a cloud, just poof, just covers, and that one little piece of pollen won't make one bean. It'll just impregnate the plant. So
So
like
this is
you
a
don't
jack.
need 10 pollens for 10 beans, sort of thing.
That's a female, bro.
Is it close up?
Oh, hang on, I got a button.
Looks good, but I don't know. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Go into the middle there. Up, yeah, there. All right, stop. Go back down. All right, go there. Stay right there. Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
You got other photos?
There's nothing in there that I can see that says it's a boy right now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got a
it's good. Like
fucking. That's This is a top shot.
Yeah, that looks like female to me, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bro.
I don't see anything that's suspicious right now.
Yeah, it's just the build, bro. Could just be the strain, but yeah, it looks hectic, bro. Look at it.
So Hamos was saying jacks don't show their gender till real late too.
Too late, yeah. No, I guess they're confusing naturally then, but this is the Sweet 16.
Hey, thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
Like, it's going tits, mate.
So that's a different one.
That's just female, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say that one looks female. The other one I have to say looks male to me.
Yeah, that one's fucking. gorgeous.
What makes you say the other one looks male?
Just the
It's
fucking how it's stretching, like the strength of the stem. No, it just looked fucking the way it just
I will.
it just got massive, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, I will.
And
I
it
will
just
say
fucking-
that. I will say that if I see one or two that just seem to take off, and they're out doing everything else, I'll be like,
Yeah,
they're gonna be boys. Damn it.
yeah, that's where I got sus of it. So
It's alright. Still fucking, you can still smoke male flowers.
100%. I'm still growing the other male, Jack, bro.
You can.
Look, the other one
You
is
can.
fucking. The other one's
doing
got flower and shit.
Don't do
I've
that.
been there. I've been there, but yeah, once you go once, like that's about it. We'll give it a go. Just to
There's a
see.
reason people make oils out of it, mate.
Have you ever smoked a full cone of just nothing but leaf?
Yeah, it's
Oh
great.
yeah.
Mind you, I'd smoke my whole plants back in the
Hey.
day. Every little scrap of it, every little leaf. I'd smoke the whole lot.
Did you smoke the stem as well?
No.
I have smoked stem before. Peeled the outside the stems off.
Yeah, right. JP goes, I've
Chop
got
them up.
males that look exactly like female until the stretch. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I had all the way to the stretch, and then I'm looking at the very new growth, and it's so fine that it's tricking me eyes, and I think, oh, the hairs, it's a girl.
How old is it,
And-
Jules?
And it wasn't.
No, it's probably
boy.
fucking. They're pretty old. I don't know. I honestly have no perception of time whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of investigating. Go and f- them in the ground.
You got to put like a fucking thing, like just a piece of plastic in the ground with the date that you planted it.
No, I just gotta fucking grow them till they're ready.
She'll be right.
That's all. I think. How old is it? Yeah, great.
Just
question.
water it, mate. She'll be right.
Just water it. Yeah, put it in the ground, water it, let the fucking sun do its thing. Hope the comet doesn't hit before my grow finishes. That'd be really cool. If I can just finish one grow, smoke my own product, I'll be happy. We'll see the comet coming. I'm like, I fucking knew it. First, it's
You
a
did.
tsunami in Japan, right? I was on it, bro. I
7,
was on it yesterday. I'm like, fucking
7.6.
And they
Yeah,
got more to
7.6.
come, bro. They got
They've
more
lost.
to come.
They
So-
still can't find people yet. They're still missing people. Fucking-
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
four
there's a
people.
tsunami?
They're like four people dead, bro. And I'm like, yeah, is that it? Like, surely not. I don't know
7.6
if
is
that is
pretty
back-
big, and that's a pretty unstable place,
They
Japan.
do build pretty well over there. Yeah, but they build well for earthquakes because of it.
Did you see
Yeah,
the
and
rest of
probably got the
like
best
what
ideas.
Japan used to be underwater surrounding it in the map? I think that's a good indicator of what's to come. 'Cause
Well,
you can
yeah, I was
see,
gonna
like,
say, if you've looked at the underwater map of Japan, you know what Japan's gonna do.
Yeah,
It's gonna
you
go
know
in
what
the
it's gonna
fucking
do,
ocean with the rest of
100%, bro. It's
the
gonna
shit that
slide
already
coming,
went
you
in.
know what I mean?
But
And
they've
there's
had
300
they've had
kilometers.
liquefaction
300
happening
kilometers
there.
is fucking cunt stretch too. That's a big fucking stretch, lad.
Fuck the Northern Hemisphere. Fuck them all. I hope they all fall into the ocean.
Bro, we're gonna be the Northern Hemisphere soon. What do you mean? It's happening right now.
Yeah,
Every
well,
year.
That's where we end up.
Every
out of
year
China.
we're shifting like 50 kilometers a year, north to south.
Inch, isn't it?
North to
Isn't
south.
it like an
Yeah,
inch?
bro, 100%. That's
Isn't it
fucking
like an
No,
inch?
it's only a couple of inches. It's
It's an inch
1.2
or 2
inches.
inches.
1.2
Nah, it's
inches
more
a
than
year
that,
or
boys.
something.
Nah, you're way off that.
No, it's
couple inches.
only 2 centimeters for fucking every generation. 10,
I'll tell you what,
1,000
mate.
years.
If you ask them
It's
yesterday,
not
an inch
turning.
is about 3. So
It's not turning. It doesn't work like this. This clockwork just keeps
The
turning.
Earth's
like tick,
magnetic
tick,
north pole was first precisely located in 1831. Since then, it's gradually drifted north-northwest by more than 600 kilometers. 600 miles, bro, which is 1,100 kilometers. And its
Yeah, but that's
forward
not
speed
unbelievable.
has increased 10 miles or 16 kilometers per year to about 34, 55 kilometers per year, bro. So I was right.
I
Yeah.
reckon they're lying.
We
No, they're not.
we
lying, bro.
don't use
They're not
the
lying. Bro, come on,
magnetic
everyone
Come on.
north
fucking uses
to
these facts
navigate
against
anyway.
me,
So it doesn't
bro.
matter.
it's my fucking turn.
Lads, my
They
turn
might-
to use these facts against yous, bro.
I'm not denying that might be true. I'm denying that the whole truth of that truth is.
I'm
not true.
denying you even exist at this point if you deny that
All right.
fact. Bro.
But you know the North Pole and the South Pole does a wobble. It does an excursion one way and then goes back the other way. It does
Yeah,
big circles.
bro.
Mhm.
100%. Maybe that's where the old world is, bro. It's still frozen in the Antarctica.
Yeah, doubtful, but it could be.
Possibility. I
No,
believe that
look,
there's
no doubt,
civilizations
no
there.
doubt, no doubt. If
Sure.
we ever live to the point where the ice comes off, or
Yeah,
we
bro.
get
I
tech to
think
go
it'll
and
happen.
have a good look, we'll
I
find
reckon
us
it'll
there.
happen, bro.
There'll be
find hominins.
buildings and old
I don't think
fires
there'll
and
be
shit. We
buildings.
would have lived
Nah,
there
not
before.
buildings.
Smeagol. We're going to find Smeagol.
Science reckons we're 320,000 years old as it is, so we've
Yeah,
done a
that's
lot of
just
shit.
Homo sapiens.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, but
we've
how
done a
long
lot of
is the
stuff.
how long is the jungle of like? Because I know that was supposed to be a tropical island, right?
Well, what year are we in, lads? Tell me
but
what
Look,
year we're in right now.
Antarctica. I will say from memory, see the Antarctica has been under ice for hundreds of thousands of years.
See them, my bro.
Like,
What year?
yeah.
What year are we in today?
Look, it might
2024.
be
After what?
millions. I'm not prepared. Yeah, my
After
memory
what?
ain't that
Tens
good.
of millions. Tens of millions.
What are we dating
2023?
2024 from?
After the death of Christ.
There you
Yeah,
go.
At least 100 million.
There you go, lad.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's
It
real.
proves
It means he
everything,
existed and we date shit off him, but like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
bro.
mean I have to care
But
about
the
him.
significance of us actually fucking like doing that, bro. You know what I mean?
I always
Think
thought it
about
was silly too. When I was a kid, I'm like, why don't we just go from like fucking the start?
the original start. Yeah, exactly. Why have we done it from here? You know what I mean? And then you look at
Because
the
like it's
prophets,
hard
the
to
false
calculate the
prophets,
start, bro.
the false
Because-
prophets that have come after that and shit. It's been heaps. Heaps. lad.
Religion.
Yeah, and then I got
Religion
fucking
changed
stitched up, bro. I got stitched up when Gandhi turned around. He's like, God has no religion. And I fucking sat there and I pondered on it, bro. I'm like, fuck me, man. And then I'm like, looking at the Christianity aspect, I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like pretty confident,
guess
like
that makes
Christ is
sense.
the
We are
go,
closer
bro.
to
I'm
probably,
so,
like,
I'm
3,000
fucking
years
so
old. Like,
confident in
probably
Christ.
more like 5,000
just-
years old.
Yeah,
Really.
whatever it is, whatever it is.
If not older.
I'm like so confident in Christ. What could I do that's not like the Christian thing? And it's just follow Christ and not Christianity. You know, follow the teachings that have been spoken about. It's tricky with the Bible, which parts to read and what to take from it. But I think there's a lot of valuable lessons in it, man. And it can teach us a lot about what's to come, even. Revelations is
Yeah.
unfolding
It's a lot
today
about,
for a
a lot
fact,
about
bro.
manipulation,
It's-
control, deceit.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. It is because you
But
look
they
at the
don't,
church.
they don't teach you that. You have to look within
You
the
have to
lines
figure
for
that out yourself, and I figured that out, bro. And I
A
still
lot of
fucking
people don't. That's the problem. It's not supposed to. It's not something they want figured out.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is to find the oldest thing you can. So even Jesus learned from something.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
That's it.
Which he was like Gnostic or something like that, right?
Well,
you go
wasn't
look
he
for
Hebrew,
you go,
brother?
you go look for Gnosticism or whatever, right? Fucking then you go for where'd they get their shit from? You keep going back and back and back and back far as you can. Hey, Mont. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
And the oldest things I can find that science will say are like the Sumerians maybe or something like that, right? And they're 5,000 years before Christ or some shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
Right.
old, bro.
And they have the flood myth.
10,000.
They have the flood myth and everything. Right?
So
the same
it's
as
like
the Bible.
maybe they've lied to us about.
Right. No. All they didn't lie. We're
It's
trying to
just
pass on
happening all over
information,
again,
right?
bro. Yeah,
It's
we're
like
letting
Chinese
people know.
whispers. It's like Chinese whispers, the Bible.
Yeah,
This
it's like the-
happened,
it's like
and then
them
over all
fucking-
this
like the
time, people
Georgia
tried to pass on
Guidestones,
this
bro.
information, while other people tried to rort the information to use it over people.
That's it, brother.
But it's also Chinese whispers as well. So there's things in there that happened that are trying to tell us that hey, something happened. But yeah, it's just been messed with too much. So you
It's
gotta
like
go
them
as
Georgia
far back as
Guidestones
you
that got
can.
blown up, eh?
No matter how weird that old stuff
Those
is,
Georgia
it's
guides were
where
done
where
by
that book
fucking
came from.
eugenics, fucking Nazis.
Nazi? No shit. No shit.
I thought they couldn't find who paid for that, Mont.
Yeah, it's probably Nazis then.
Stuff, but they couldn't find. Yeah.
If they can't find out who it is, it's probably the Nazis.
They
They
did
still
find-
like
They did find out who paid for it.
or something.
They did pay. It was a pseudonym though. A dude used a pseudonym to fucking pay for it. They just fucking couldn't find out who fucking built it though, like for him, who had done it.
All right. Did they ever find who blew it up?
Good point, Hookie. Like you feminize. You
No,
technically
they don't
turn
know.
a female seed into a male. So it's a
She's
herb.
wedding
Fuck my
Queensland.
internet.
Fucking bastards, mate. They're fucking bastards.
But yeah, fucking they were done by eugenics. Fucking NW New World Order. Fucking 1 in 500. Fucking how to repopulate the globe. Fucking the perfect population, like 500 million to be fucking slaves for the 1%. Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting, Caesar.
Eugenics fucking nuts and shit. That's why they never fucking did any investigation into why they got blown up. I think fucking the government was happy to have them blown up and gone. Rid of.
Yeah. Well, they had the True North, like the True North. You could see Polaris, bro. It was like fixed on Polaris, bro. You know what I mean? It hadn't changed for a while.
Well, I don't know. If we really want to find out things, like I reckon we fucking like the fucking object that is fucking in our polar orbit that has been detected fucking sending fucking radio waves to fucking a star cluster owned by Enlil, like fucking from the Sumerian text. Like there's a fucking satellite fucking orbit like that is in a geostationary orbit over our planet.
Dark night.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's in a
Dark
polar
night,
orbit, and then
yeah.
other times it shifts. Yeah.
And it always is fucking pointing back towards fucking that star cluster that fucking the Sumerian text say Enki and Enlil come from. And it has been fucking captured, fucking emitting fucking some sort of fucking communication, fucking sending fucking shit back to that star cluster. But yet we've never fucking gone up there and fucking poked around at it. Why?
I wouldn't touch it, bro.
Well,
Don't poke the bear,
that
that's
we know
why.
of. That we know of.
Eh? Yeah, oh, that
Bro,
we
you
know
got
of. Yeah,
fucking
that's right.
Tutankhamun's clone that's been launched off into space. Are you going to try and wake that fucker up? You know what I mean?
Dude, if there's something up there and you got the tech to even have a shot of finding it, you're going. I guarantee
Yeah, fucking
I
no
would
time
do
fucking
it.
fuck with
So
it.
that's what humans would do. The American government just be like, "What? Something there? Go have a look. Get it if you
Yeah.
can. Bring it home."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that's just been left alone unless we've been instructed to leave it the fuck alone.
or we can't capture it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know what it is. The only thing that humans
Yeah,
don't want to go near is when
or we
we
already
what
know.
it is.
They never
Because
left.
wherever there's danger, we'll go. Wherever we're told not to go, wherever it looks scary, wherever we'll go. So they're saying don't go. So well, obviously there's something there, isn't there? The only reason anyone says, all right, don't open the box. Whatever you do, don't open the box. Someone's going to open that box. As soon as they're alone
Yeah.
and they know that nobody's, they're looking in the box.
Curiosity. I've heard NASA try and say it's a insulation blanket before. The Black Knight. But Nikola Tesla picked up the signals from Black Knight and back in his day. And NASA didn't drop a heat blanket then, so
You've seen these videos of these strange sounds happening? These
yeah, they're
strange
pretty weird,
humming,
aren't they?
like it's more like the earth, maybe the earth resonating or something. Some strange
Oh,
sounds. Creatures.
So this started like 228, 212, somewhere around there. I was thinking back then that maybe it was lots of tunnel digging.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everyone run around digging
Turning
underground
off the
bases or
machine.
something.
The worm. The turning of the
Yeah,
fucking
one of
grub,
those big
whatever they
borer
call it.
machines. Yeah, or several of them.
Oh no, the way it's going through the atmosphere though, the fucking noise. It's fucking weird.
It is, yeah, and the ones that instead of just the droning or the sounds of almost like hell coming from underground, you have what sound like trumpets in the air. They were weird.
Freaky.
Yeah,
When I heard them, I wanted to hear more.
I was wondering what naturally
It's like the horn of Jericho sometimes.
could make that
fucking
occur.
on some of
Like
those
a,
things, right?
some
Fucking
sort of approaching event. Yeah, maybe something
Tectonic.
more at home, but I was thinking maybe something from outside. But yeah, maybe it could be, because the Earth is like 5 or 6 pieces that got smashed apart, and it's still trying to come back together. That's why it's still moving around. We're still active because it's still
Could
trying
be air
to
pockets, right? Air
seep
pockets
properly.
squeezing through, right? Under the ground moving, and air pockets squeezing through cracks.
Well, they are testing a new way to detect earthquakes. They're going to put like these electrodes with a light bulb and a little Wi-Fi thing, and when the light bulb comes on, it'll radio back and tell them that the earthquake created an electrical charge in the ground. They think these balls that raise up sometimes, they think they could be precursors to earthquakes, and they'll be able to warn people further ahead of time.
Sorry, lads. I was just fucking sorting some shit out with some cactuses.
On the cactus?
Yeah, bro. Like last pay, I sent this lad like half before Christmas. I said I'll send him the other half this pay. I'm getting some fucking wicked cactus coming through. But the agreement was, I'm like, listen, I don't want the cuttings, bro. I want you to get them rooted for me. Chuck them in some pots, send them like that. He's like, done. I just threw a bit of extra cash on top.
It's not even hot here and I'm dripping. Are you hot, Jules?
No, I got the aircon going, bro.
I might get one.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking solid, man. Like, I don't know if you can.
Computer, TV
That
as
can't,
well.
yeah, bro. I mean,
Is that on?
Yeah, bro. She on. She's on. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, I come out here to play some Street Fighter, so you can't survive. Swing free. Next minute, good old conversations in cannabis.
Hell yeah.
Conspiracies. I think the biggest conspiracy is all of your conspiracies. I'm not a conspiracy denier. Certainly not what I am. But I'm a
Well, listen, I'll get the test. That's the thing. I've got proper like medical conditions. I'll get the test done. You know what I mean? I got the bloods. The bloods are all sweet. Liver enzyme cholesterol's a bit low. Right? 2 things noted. I got a fatty liver. I was born with that. So that's expected anyway. I just got to switch up my diet, exercise a bit more, fix cholesterol. Right? So the other thing is the heart. Now I have heart problems and I do get palpitations and issues like tight chest and that. So that's a fucking problem. So I just got to jump on that, get that all fucking sorted out, because I haven't been to a cardiologist in like 2 or 3 years.
They are introducing chemically fluids, and they're whack.
No. I'm in
doing
God's
that.
hands, bro. Whatever
They're,
happens, happens.
Bringing up GMO cannabis strains, and then they're like, oh, it's all right, blah-de-da-de-da, just put it in mixing. I did hear you start talking about it before, Seetha, about these polys. It's not new. I've been working with polys and that sort of stuff for most my whole career. But I never use chemicals, which just annoys me that they could just come in and go, oh, well, we got this chemical way we could do it now, la-di-da, to spew all of the research and all of the stuff that hundreds or thousands of growers have been
That's
saying
just
previously.
a negative way to look at it, man.
Well,
Think of it
it's
like the
not
same,
because
getting the
it's
same. It's not
poison
even
to
using
it.
chemicals, man. It's not even using chemicals. It's using natural things that you find in nature. You can use citric acid for spheroplasty.
You can, but the chances of you getting a result in a shed or your house is unlikely in that regards. So I get that. I do understand this.
It depends entirely on your skill set and budget, to be honest. But yeah,
Previously, the way it's been done, it's not environmentally friendly at all. You know, which is
for sure. But
highly controversial. And now
there's only ever been one study case of this in a laboratory that wasn't hemp. So it's actually not really been done with cannabis that often in the lab.
It is a natural thing though. It's still natural. Polyploidism is natural. Diploids.
Where the fuck did
all of this
PTP
is still natural.
He kicked himself out of his own show, mate.
Here, what I worry for, Setha, is the morality of it. Which 2 years ago, this topic was highly controversial and like a big no-no because of certain knowledges, and now it's somehow been twisted for where there's a reasonable way to introduce this to cannabis, when there are highly beneficial things we can get from science from it, but we can't sugarcoat it and say that, oh, this is fine. Like, there has to be understood fully, and not just one way or the other. Say, I'm not against it, but there should be more knowledge into it, because a few years ago they were laughing at this. They were laughing and demoralizing people for the idea of it.
Yeah, of course.
Now
That's
these
how. But
companies
that's
wanna come
how.
in.
That's what being a trendsetter is about. Hook. It's saying fuck you to anyone that says it's not possible, it's not practical, and going, I don't even care if I get a result that's feasible or even a result that I can use in profit. It's just something I want to do as a hobby and learn
But the
more
thing
about
is, Steve,
genetics.
if it was accepted of that today, there would have been every breeder in the room would have already done it. We would have already been growing polyploids. There was just
I think the issue is
there's
people
just
still
a modern
post,
thing
like,
to know that there's a
improvements
moral
and
thing.
Most people don't. It's a paywall, man. It's a paywall and it's an education wall. A lot of people just don't understand the science.
Yeah, usually the people who think that there's no problem with it. But when you understand that science fully and put in the practice of it, you start to understand what it can do for cannabis and just wipe out current what we could call land races now. What if all of it became polyploid? Everything, right? Farms, before you know it's over the world, and it's genetically modified where there's no more cannabis strains.
Well, you could do the same sort of science with diploids, polyploids, all of the ploids. It doesn't really matter. It's about furthering science. It's not about me taking anyone's job. I'm not going to sell shit. I'm a backyard scientist that does stuff as a hobbyist. There's not many people that look at spheroplasty the way I do, and there's not many people doing it in a lab setting because it's not very viable. It takes a lot of time, resources, and skill. It's a very skill dependent thing. You got to you got to pick up cells with a droplet under a microscope. Not many people can do that without breaking cell walls. And then you got to breed them out. All right, you got to do that in a sterile environment. It's not a very easy thing. But what
I just don't want a banana-like cannabis industry in 100 years.
My goals would be to actually get it closer
nothing,
to a pure sativa. You know
anything
what I
that
mean?
this pollen goes onto only creates rarely creates less seeds. But all becomes this hybridization, and eventually there's no seeds. There's just a mother plant.
Boom.
He's back.
Fucking power.
I worry about that.
Hey, bro, which Bible's not tainted?
None of them.
Fuck.
King James?
Nah, that's. I think
none of them, bro. They're all being messed with.
But what's the best one to
Seriously,
read?
the flood myth is in Greek mythology. It's in previous religions all the way back to the oldest one we can find, which is them people I was talking about earlier. The flood. There is no current Bible that is from that time. You got to go read their stuff. Yeah.
I reckon the King James is the most accurate, bro.
I had a King James, a real actual King James from the time.
When they say accurate, they mean they went through the old version and just changed a couple words around they thought meant something else.
They got Ignatius, bro, one of the early church fathers. That's interesting.
The same as any other Bible. Oh, yeah, I hate to tell you, Jules, it's pretty much the same as any other Bible. Not that
Have you read it? You read the Bible through and through, though?
No.
Yeah, I have.
I went to Sunday school. I went to church, and I got it read to me 100 million times.
I'll be back.
I'll open it and look to a various page, and maybe that can help me get pretty. But it does. I just look to philosophy for my, teachings, I suppose. I looked at the
Bible
people I
did
know.
King James read, bro, before he fucked with it.
Probably fucking St. James. No, I don't know, I'm just guessing. King George. No idea. I'm not a religious guy.
Textus Receptus version. There's a Greek version, Bella.
I don't know if there's a benefit right now, AGP. That's the thing. I want to have fun and experiment with it. I know there's a benefit in mycology with it, so I don't see why I can't experiment.
So the benefit, and I think, is for it because there's so much potential. For example, mass. There's much more biomass usually on these plants, and also stomata grow closer together, right? So they not only do they grow with more vigor, they grow faster. That they're able to absorb more nutrients quicker, you know, and they actually have more of a trichome count for their space.
Right, and I understand why some people wouldn't want that two hook, where it could be like counterproductive to the culture. Right, I understand where you're coming from, where it can be dangerous to cannabis, where you're not going to find those landrace genetics and stuff like that too. It's
what we know is today's genetics, because our land race is pretty wiped out with all of these.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean. I would like to somehow, if we could, use genetics to get back to a point where we're at that 99% sativa, so we can have separate fucking strains.
There are ways to do that. I've got a sativa that's F35. That's longer than that. It's only been bred since the 80s with itself, nothing else. The person who I got off, who spent years training me, gave it to me, and I've done nothing but cross it with itself. The only plant I've ever used it to cross with, the IBL, is the pink. And because
we
with
can
IBL,
get larger yields, less time, less work, then cannabis is going to be cheaper for the everyday person, and we can get more designer cannabis, i.e. we can design the terpene profile, we can design exactly what we're getting. It's going to be better for the medical field, but I get it, it's going to snap out a lot of small farmers that can't do these sorts of things unless the seeds are
it's available. It has to be available, right, and fairly distributed, and safe for like mules. Talking about that a minute ago, mules. Certain things that aren't going to interact with what we already have, because it's already changing so rapidly that even the strains that we know of common names are going to be rarities.
Not even the
it's
same
going to be sure. They're not the same ones, yeah. Or some of them are. I trust, if I know people that have strains, way out of line. Nobody I know could buy them.
I think you will get that problem at GP.
And they're all around, but they don't know what they have. A lot of 90s and 80s growers don't know what they have in their sheds.
Yeah,
because they're just moved on with it.
There's some people still growing bag seeds that they've just had a couple males and they pollinated. You know what I mean? And that's just they're growing that brickweeds. But it's still a nice weed. Doesn't matter as long as it's grown well, cured well, and dried well. You get nice smoke.
I don't mind experimenting either. That's good, right? But yeah, just be.
Yeah, I don't think on my level I'm going to get to anything that's ever going to matter. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, it would.
But,
yes, it would. Yes, you could.
Oh, dude, my focus is in mycology, man. Because I know I can make a difference in mycology. There's a big empty space in mycology for me to jump into. You know what I mean? But I've got plenty of time and space to experiment with both.
Don't undercut yourself. You'd be surprised what people do in their yards. The laboratories some people have set up, full-on labs, man. Full exhaustion, man. You go in their sheds and they got like all stainless steel setups, in their shed, and everything. It's all on one side of the shed. It's all like rusty nails and hammers and just a normal shed. But on the other side of the shed, it's all like a laboratory, And you think these guys, they look like bums. Some of these guys
they're like farmers, and then they put on their lab gear.
They are bums, but when you go into see what they do in their shed, it's like, what you doing this shit? Like crazy shit. I went to one guy's shed, right, that I met around, and he had like these armory all through and war gear, like old style axes and shit that he'd made, and they're heavy as fuck because he was a big cunt. It's like, fuck, what am I doing in this shed? The fuck is
one of my mates was a fucking aluminium TIG welder. Even as a kid, he was always in his shed taking shit away and making trophies, making sort of sculptures and shit. I never thought much of it, and then fucking I caught up with him a couple of years ago. He lives in a fucking mansion, man. He just bought all these fucking cars. He started tigging up aluminium race car exhausts and shit like that. Made a killing.
Well, this guy now does parts for. He makes replicas for Star Wars now.
Oh, awesome!
Like he actually makes the actual replicas for Star Wars, yeah. And he
That's
wraps them
cool.
up and does all of the work and grinds them and does all that shit. And they're full on hardcore shit, man. Like some of them are made for like metal, like stands that they weld them to or characters, you know. And yeah, I pick one up, right? I couldn't do it. They're full on iron metal. And you think back in the day that they had weapons like this.
Yeah, imagine
use
holding
weapons like
90
swords.
kilos of armor and then an axe, bro, running at someone full speed, man. You look goofy as fuck compared to now. You just got a car, just drive you over. Try that against me, Navara, mate.
I just duck underneath. Oh no, your Navara is pretty low, isn't it? You got
Yeah,
the small tires. Yeah, you couldn't duck under your Navara. Is that right? Is that the one you drove
Yeah, it's
down
pretty,
yours?
yeah, it's a small one. They're not big like they're not like a GTX, you know, like a patrol. They're massive. The patrols. They're on the big wheels. This is more. It's not really a towing car. And it's not really a four-wheel driving car, but it's like in between. It does both somewhat, but none really well.
You know, since I've been sitting here, I fucking almost drank this 2 liters of iced coffee.
It's a fucking solid effort.
Yeah, well, before that, I sculled the 600 ml that the missus got me because I said, don't get me any more 2 liters because I'll drink them. So I sculled the 600 ml, went out and had a pluck on the bird. I mean, on the plant, gave a few fucking fingers off. Came in and looked in the fridge and there was 2. So I thought one for me. But the thing is, I've drank it now. I've got milk belly. Haven't even had a piss. So there's 2 liters of that liquid, 2.5 liters almost. This in my stomach now.
That's like 2,000 calories right there. You're drinking.
Is that much?
2,000 calories. You got the
how many calories do I
metabolism
need
of a
a
young
day?
man.
How many calories do I need a day, dude?
Like 2,500.
All right, well, I'm there because I'm fucking all right. I'm there. I'm done. I had 5
you're
bits
right.
of toast this morning.
Depends on how active you are. If you're active and you're out in the sun, you need more calories.
Does toast count as calories? How many calories is toast?
Oh, that's just
Yeah,
folic
bread-
acid, bro. You can't even process it because it's genetically modified.
Yeah, and bread's
Any
got heaps
grains,
of
any
fucking
wheat,
calories in it.
any food that's genetically modified in any way, your body can't process it as nutrients because we don't know how to read it, bro. It's written a different way. It's not scripted
What if we
for us.
smoke it?
How about them cunts who can't even drink milk, eh? How about those motherfuckers who get belly
Right.
aches from milk?
I done an experiment last night. I done an experiment
weak
last
cunts.
night. I was saying on my stream earlier.
Making it up.
No, I done an experiment on myself because I've been getting sick, right? I was like, trying to figure out the cause for it. So I ate a bowl of cereal before bed last night. I got sick last night. I'm like, it's the fucking cereal because the night before I didn't have a bowl of cereal before bed. So I'm having a weird reaction to milk, which is fucking strange.
Weak.
I reckon lactose tolerant is made up by weak people who just can't digest food. Oh, I'm digesting food.
Maybe gross people that just live off coffee, bro. Who knows that?
Shut the fuck up and drink your milk. Stop your silking, right? Right, how are you fucking born? Your mum's titty.
Caffeine speeds up your metabolism anyway. But
I've
speaking
had
of
them
food,
go off.
speaking of food, I got paid, motherfucker, and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go get some food. Good to see you. I'll catch you a bit later for a stream, maybe. See that you're gonna crank one up.
Nah, probably not, man. I'll probably spend the rest of the night with my lady.
Easy as, brother. Well, happy birthday for yesterday. Good to see you.
Just today, dickhead, but all good.
Well, happy birthday for today, brother. Fucking funny.
Try to
cunt.
get away with it. Try not to tell
Everyone
us.
say the happy birthday.
Happy
I'll be
birthday
back.
to
I'm a fucking
you.
lady now. Cheers.
Happy birthday to Setha. You can turn your mic off.
Oh, I can
But
stop
you
singing.
still hear me sing. Have you? Hooray!
Cheers, Hooky,
Blow-
mate. I'll have
you
this
blow
one
the
for
bong
you.
out. Hey, or blow
Big
the
30
candle
season
out.
for Tel. Go fucking.
You've got to
I'm
blow
gonna
the
fight you
candle
for
out.
Tel. There we go.
You got it. I
There
hope,
we go.
yeah, don't tell anyone your wish when you cut your cannabis.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
cut your cannabis, don't
when I
tell
when I
anyone
trim
your wish.
when I'm in trim jail, I
Yeah.
won't tell anyone my wish.
Yeah. Because it won't come true.
It's almost for Tel's 18th birthday though, so that's good. Might have his first-
Yeah, that's good. That's
Wait. Hey, Fratelli. There you go, Joe.
it's because
Fucking
he's
go out,
got
have a
like
look.
baby face.
Is that the real
Heaps of charge.
Telly?
Heaps of charge in the battery. I don't know why the fucking power went out.
Charging up, mate. Bit of charge in the air. Bit of fucking Terminator just fucking ported around the corner.
Well, there was a fault on the inverter, but I didn't bother waiting to count the blinks to see what it was. I just reset it.
Sweating like a pig, man. Well, that drink's gonna go through me. Oh, that's really bad.
I tell boys I'm almost 18 for Tel.
That I'm dripping.
Hey, Tassie. Oh, it took.
Yeah, it's warm down your Red Hook. I was down there earlier today.
Tassie can't do this. Oh, you should have let me know because I've still got 5 coins
should've.
that are in pots. They're all in pots waiting to go. I'm probably going to just fucking throw them, put them in here as little.
I'll be down your way tomorrow. I'll pick them up tomorrow.
No worries. Give us a beep out there. I'll hear you. See you. No worries. You know where. No worries.
Yeah. All good, mate. Well, I'll let you know when I'm going to be down that way.
If you don't know, if you forgot the exact house, I'll just tell you. But no, in the fucking somehow.
I'll send you an email, Hooky. No worries.
Otherwise, just come and just beat the horn. And oh, I'm sweating, dude. I'm so sweating. I enjoy this sauna. Like I enjoy it. It's like I'm kind of like half in a swimming pool. In a way, swimming, but I'm basting my own sweat.
It's good, mate.
I like just going like
It
this.
increases your life span, sweating, and being in hot environments. Same with ice baths, being in cold environments, it increases your lifespan. Not forever. You got to do both.
Forever, ever.
No,
Never?
like you can't just be in a cold environment forever and be alive longer.
Maybe.
Oh, it might slow down the decomposition rate, wouldn't it?
You might slow down to it. You won't be doing much. You'll just be laying there. You'll probably be alive a bit longer. And you
No, that's what they reckon. That's why people use, like, all these rich cunts are using, like, the ice baths and then sauna rooms.
yeah,
And then injecting fucking fetal chromosomes.
yeah, and fucking peptides.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with peptides.
Fucking was it the hot stimulates? I forget.
I've never used any muscle enhancing anything in my entire life except listen bongs and bitches. Bongs and bitches.
Creatine, mate.
Oh yeah, creatine. I just started using that actually recently. It's just that, but
You get that from protein, don't you? You get that from the fatty bits of steak.
Red meat and eggs, I think, but definitely red meat.
I suppose that's not really performance enhancing, is it? It's not.
Well,
like
that's why I stopped
testosterone.
taking it because I eat red meat like 3-4 times a week anyway. So
Well,
enough.
maybe also absorption to your body. You can eat that kind of meat, but is your body
I
absorbing?
think it's not really in the actual flesh, though. It's in the fatty material in the gristle. That's where most of the creatine is, in like the fat of the steak.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay because I eat the fatty, gristly bits. It's my favorite part of the steak, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the flavour is.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
mate.
what everyone says about that. That's not no flavor in apple skin, bro. No flavor in apple skin.
There's definitely taste in apple skin.
Oh, yeah, all right, fine.
Apple
Well, next
cores,
time,
apple
like,
cores
you
taste
could-
terrible.
If we're gonna have to go
Oh,
halves
I've
in an apple,
eaten.
you can have the
I've
skin.
eaten the whole apple
Because
before.
it's the better part. I'm gonna be nice, and then you have all of the.
I
good
eat my
parts.
strawberries with the green bits on them still.
I do take those off.
Nah, that's my
And I
fucking. That's
can't.
me fiber
And
for
I
the
can't
day.
stand that little tiny stick on the blueberry. It annoys the fuck out of me.
Do you eat your kiwi fruits with the skin on?
Hell no.
What?
Nah. When
It's
I
good
heard
for
people
you.
doing that, I was like, what
Let
the
them
fuck?
open like a fanny.
Nah, it's good for you. You
No,
just
I
eat
do
them
it
with the fur on.
I used to do it the pussy way in the beginning. When I was a kid, I used to cut them open and put sugar on it,
Sweet.
and then take a piece, and then put sugar on it, and take a piece, and put sugar on it, and take. And then eventually, I
That's
got
not
to
even
like
eating
them,
fruit.
and I didn't do the sugar anymore. But I don't eat the skins.
Just do it. Try it one time. You won't regret it.
I'm
It's
tipping
weird.
I'd regret it.
It's weird, but it's really good for you.
Roughage.
Yeah, mate. Makes you regular.
Like a fucking scrubbing brush.
Mate, if you got any like fucking anything on your prostate, it'll take it right off. Oh, I hope I scarred everyone in chat with that one. That's fucking horrendous.
You eat the cherry with the pip in it.
Nah. That's got cyanide in there. Mowing me lawn. What's going on, Bogan Viking? Now, AGP, mate, you won't be getting on any more electric scooters now, will we?
Yeah.
Go
Hey,
on.
once you
fuck
hit a
this
certain
highway.
age, you shouldn't get on a scooter.
Bro, I'm gonna go get blades, you mad cans. I'm gonna be doing blades and dropping into fucking circles, man. Like half pipes, doing back to fucking loop to loops.
Who was
Yeah, I'm gonna do it
looking?
with the camera on my head. And you're gonna see it, but like loop to loop. You'll be like, what the fuck? That's a loop to loop. You just did a loop to loop.
Was it you who was looking for blades? Was that you
Nah,
who
true
was looking
story.
for rollerblades?
I need new blades.
Yeah.
Yeah, because old ones, like the wheels aren't safe. They start to bristleize. You know, I don't want to settle for the Malibus.
Oh, mate, they dropped this off at KFC, was on an electric scooter, and he was blitzing it down the highway, man.
They'll kill you though. The electric things, they're going at full
Did-
speed. You don't just stop. Like if you crash and you skid, you skid like on the ground.
Tell you
we
what,
watched-
no one's got as much energy as a 6-year-old crackhead dealing weed. Like, fucking hell.
We got to see the footage of one of the American YouTubers when he got a scooter, break his wrist, and I think he done it again. I think he broke it twice.
Big fat cunt. That was funny. Kill him in his fucking scooter.
Don't get a scooter.
Yeah, them things kill you. Blades.
And you know what I'm fucking sick of seeing in the hills? You know, like I like being away from people and all that, but why the fuck do the city people feel like it's necessary to get in their fucking car with their bike, go up to the hills, and then ride up their bike in the hills with all these cars, and then like do it in the dumbest fucking way possible and be in our ways? Like, no, go away, go fucking go to a park, you weird cunts.
Bike track.
But go to a bike track, not on the highway,
Yeah.
man, where it's like 100 and you're going 40, like up a hill. Like, this is gonna be bad. Like, it's torture for you, surely.
Yeah, man. Here we're lucky now. We got the old rail trails and all that shit have been turned into bike fucking paths for these people. But they
There's
used to
bike
use
tracks
the
around
highways.
here. There's bike tracks around here, and they still don't fucking use them. Dude, I've got like literally my road. It goes into a dirt road, and it's all chalky. Like if I'm in second gear and I give it too much, I'm sideways for as much as I want to be. You know what I mean? It's great fun, but cyclists galore. And these dickheads are going like 10k struggling up this chalky fucking steep ass hill. Well, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if there's two
On their
cars here, why
mountain.
don't you come to? Yeah, like if there's two cars trying to come at once, you're fucked. Yeah, mountain bikes or whatever, sort of fucking. They think it's a mountain bike, but
yeah,
more of a road bike.
they have tracks for that. There's always them road bike cyclists, man. They
It's a fairly
always hell
busy
around
road
here.
because it goes to a small town. You know what I mean? So like, if there's farmers that are going to get hay from down the road, and I'm going down and getting hay at the same time, it's smush for the cyclist, man. There's not much we can do besides stop. I completely stop and wait for them to move out of the way, and then it's like, nah, cunt, you shouldn't even be on this road.
It's always my thoughts when they're in my way. But I didn't think of that. The Adelaide Hills, but on bikes, that'd probably be a bit of fun. But you should
it'd be
have
fun going
mountain
down 'em.
bike tracks going all through there anyway that aren't using roads
there
that
is a thing for
cars
tracks,
use and
man.
trucks use. Yeah.
There's
Here,
heaps of
here
tracks,
we
man. I
have
don't know why they don't use them. I mean, they're not maintained. That's the problem. No one's maintaining the trails out here, and it's
No.
because it's based. Like, if you're using the tracks, you should be maintaining them, right? And yeah, they just don't do it. So it's,
Yeah, we got
like
some pretty good ones
I have
here.
to maintain hiking trails I use. It's just the way it is. Like the forestry is not going to do it. Like fucking half of Hyson Trail is just forested over. It's not really tracks. It's more of game trails.
Yeah.
But if you want to use it, fucking clean it up. Don't be on our roads where you can die and cause other people to die. Well, we were going down like the Southeastern Expressway hook, and there was a car pulled up in the in an emergency lane before it merges. So we were on like going downhill. There's a car pulled up here, merging lane here, and they're fucking on the opposite fucking side of the road picking mushrooms. Picking fucking mushrooms. What the fuck?
Dumb cunts.
Oh mate, like, and they weren't like first of all, don't pick mushrooms near a highway because that's just gross. These mushrooms are going to be absorbing all that diesel fuel and all that shit. Just gross. Don't do that. But secondly, like, dude, if a truck had to use that lane, your car's fucked. And they're probably now like in a life or death situation, man. Like, use your head, guys.
Spud. Well, I'm the safest guy I've ever known on the roads. I don't have any road fines, any penalties, anything, nothing. No drink driving, no speeding through a light, no traffic violations. Completely clean. Don't know anyone who has that.
I got done in New South Wales, so I can't talk. I was going 30 over in New South, going up fucking Victoria Highway.
I've always used like if I'm on drugs or alcohol or weed, I've always used public transport. Always. It's just been a habit, a normal thing for me to just like, yeah, that's what you do. You know, regardless. It's just something to do. But now I've become more responsible over the years since COVID happened. Fucking do nothing. Nothing at all. Everything changed.
There's no public transport out this way, Hookie. I need to go get hay.
Yeah, there is. There's public there. There's buses and that on there, isn't there? Yeah.
Nah, not out my way.
Noarlunga. You get down to Noarlunga. How far is that?
That's about a 45-minute drive.
Further south.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm out there, mate. I'm out in the sticks. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm about an hour 20 drive to you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
But that's through the hills. If you go down, like down towards Noarlunga, I'd be backtracking to get to you, if that makes sense, because I'm north.
Yeah,
south.
okay, yeah. So you'd have to go out and it wouldn't bother. You're just coming straight down the coast.
Yeah. You know where Goolwa Beach is?
Yeah.
Yeah, near there. But in the hills. So like in between Noarlunga and Goolwa. It's like near Strath.
Strathalbyn, beautiful place. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, near Strathie.
Strathalbyn's more in the hills as well. Realistic. I mean, I suppose you could go around a back way there, but I've always gone through. Yeah, I've done a bit of work at Strath. Love that area.
So it's always better to go through the hills. Man, 'cause you don't have, like, going through the city sucks.
I saw a platypus at Strathalbyn years ago in the 90s.
No. I've never seen a platypus, man. There's one thing I haven't
saw a
seen.
platypus. Just in the river, in the like local, there's all buildings around as well. Just fucking under there in the water. Wow, platypus.
You lads
Think
thinking
in
of
some
me
places.
this week, Patel. What do you mean, mate? What do you mean, mate? You're always an open invitation to see if it's fun.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I've got to go down. I got to go down to the old house and clean. Well, do the gardening. Most of the lawns and.
No, I'm talking a frat.
I'm
talking a frat.
Patel, mate, what are you doing tomorrow? It's right next to the ocean. Hey?
Right by the beach. Where are you from? I'm from Jamaica. What part of Jamaica? Right
Good
by
luck,
the
man.
beach, man.
The bloke is very busy. Els is always doing something, man. And he's going to be fucking traveling too. I thought he was fucking going out, like fucking.
I can almost see the water from my house, bro. Really, if I get on a fucking tour, I could look over and see the port there, no worries. Get on my roof, I could see over there, maybe.
Yeah.
No worries. I've pretty much.
Climb a tall tree. Climb a tall tree, you see it?
Yeah. Oh, well, if I walk up the top of the hill there, no worries. But I used to walk there. I used to walk to Port Adelaide from Parafield at the back way. You don't have to go around the street. You can just go right around the back. Right. And there's a little trail there that runs through to Port Adelaide from Parafield. So you don't have to go.
How long did that walk?
Half hour, 40 minutes as a youngster.
Not too bad.
We'll go out there and camp, do some fishing, catch some crabs.
So fuck yeah, man. Well, back when you were a kid, that would have all been swamps, man. So you would have been able to do yabby fishing and all sorts out there still.
Yeah, we did yabbies. There's a place at Greenfields where they're built up there. There's a temple out there now. We used to catch frogs and yabbies there. I've done a few gorillas in there. I did a gorilla grow a few years ago.
Yeah, man. Got
In
that
the swamp
7.6.
that's
7.6 or 7.9. For 7.6, but hey, either way, fucking huge. They said it's no longer a tsunami risk, but
they're going to make a big thing of it, and I bet nothing much will occur of it.
what they're gonna do is a fucking earthquake. It just happens. Don't live on fucking tectonic plates on small islands,
Yeah.
Well, I'm
There
dead
was a
set. We
reason
need
they had that other tsunami. They had a level 9 mag fucking earthquake that caused that last tsunami.
dead set. We need to do a Southern Hemisphere alliance to keep out the Northern Hemisphere pieces of shit. Right? Serious. Let the fuckers do
Or
what
shut
they've gotta
everyone
do.
out besides the islands. Keep everyone,
Yeah.
keep all of the islands around. Shut everyone else out. Fuck you.
Indonesia, fine. Yep. Equatorial, fine.
What happens if it goes the other way?
We still want Bali.
We won't.
I'm not giving up
Can't go the other
Bali. That's Australia.
Bali's coming in. Yeah, Bali's coming in.
That's
coming
Australia
into,
with more lady
Southern.
boys. That's all it is.
G'day, Tombs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
8
fucking-
people lost their lives AGM. Pretty sad, actually. Fucking.
Well, very few people died, which is very surprising, which is good.
Yeah, a lot of damage,
far.
but yeah, like who
So
cares
far.
about damage as long as you survive? That's something like that. Yeah, imagine that you fucking celebrate a new year and then that happens. Yeah. The world's just gonna make applause for my birthday. That's all.
I didn't even figure that. Did it happen on New Year's Day?
No, it was like 7 hours ago.
Oh.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Have a
Yeah, we've
nice
got to keep
night.
New Zealand.
Well, it's the Southern Hemisphere. It's simply just putting a big border around the equator.
Look, they
Yeah,
we
yeah,
fix kids too. They have the same ad as us. They call themselves Weet Bix Kids, even though we're the real Weet Bix Kids.
What do you reckon about that time, lad?
Or 420.
Fucking
What is 420, mate? I reckon I've lost about 4.20 fucking grams. Sitting here. Weight. Hey, it's all right. See, the weight I've lost that in weight, but I've gained that in smoke.
You'd love it out here, Hook, mate. So many cool birds. If you like your birds.
Yeah. I tell you, one day I was in the back of. Do you know where the White Horse Inn is?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. So I was out there doing some ornithological studies over a few years, period of time, and I'd study the birds there. And I was looking at this nest, taking photos of a black cockatoo's nest. And I went there. The eggs were there. There's 3 eggs. Usually they have 2, 3 eggs. And I went back there to take some more photos, some more shots. And some poachers were there taking them out, flogging them. And I looked over and I saw them. They saw me, and I didn't go over there because they looked like pretty scary. I was a real young cunt. But yeah, they went over there and they stole the birds. So they were going back every year to get this wild nest to steal them, poach them. Fucking made me real mad. You can't do nothing.
I've got a nest of yellow-crested black cockatiels in my tree here.
Nice. Yellow-crested black cockatoos. They're amazing birds. They're the best. They're the best. They've got the
really
white.
vocal.
Is it white here and yellow under the tail?
Yeah, I think they've got black on their backs, white here, and then yellow on the belly and tail.
Yeah.
They're fucking beautiful, man. And I think we've got some red ones as well. But there's like so many different birds here. Like Brent. We got some like blue wrens and variegated wrens as well.
Oh, them wrens are so bright, vibrant, and blue, eh? Did you ever see one before you went there? Like in the wild?
Nah, first time.
When you see one, you're like, is that real? It's like
you're a cartoon, man.
It's like you're on mushrooms. When you see these birds, they are out of Wonderland. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at them like, is this
like
real?
You're falling down a well and going to fucking Alice in Wonderland for sure, man.
No shit.
They look like a little cartoon just hopping around.
Yeah, I honestly, when I was first time I saw a blue wren, all right, and I've never seen a red wren, but I was shitting it because instantly everything was dull, and this bird was the brightest thing in the whole world, dude. Anyways. And they're only like this. They're like
been
this
into
big,
birds, man. But
the
fuck,
little
I
tail.
like birds now.
One or two little feathers that stick up right at the back, with sort of black and blue or black and red. That's why Jack Sparrow. You know those birds he has on his wrist. They're not even sparrows. They're swallows. They're not even sparrows. They're swallows. No, I haven't been out that way for a long while. I've got a link. It says says Monty PTP. Rapper. How you doing, rapper? Bashing. You don't know what that is. Megan Coe is bashing you on her channel. Megan Coe. Who's Megan Coe?
Yeah, I just went over to that guy's channel, and apparently Rapper's doing that to a bunch of people. He's not starting anything. Megan Cole seems like a chill person. Don't worry about it.
What would they be bashing anyway? Our idiot stoner rants. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Hey, Monty, how are you, mate?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. Just had to go rescue my daughter. Fucking tree across the road.
A tree come down.
Yeah. Yeah. About 700 metres from the house. Block the road. And fucking the Shire tries to fucking fine you if you clear them yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wait for them
Don't
to
take
come
the
out.
initiative. No.
You got experts to do these things, you know.
Yeah,
So my son,
dudes who are sitting at home who are on holidays, and then they get a phone call, and eventually they make their way out there. By then,
You
you've
got
already got it done.
The Shire's got about 6 or 7 trees to clear in town as well. So a fair few trees will come down all across the roads. One tree at that paddock, that big lightning I seen strike, I was like, fucking, ooh, it hit the tree and fucking snapped one in half. Big old gum tree, fucking shattered it.
Oh, 2 secs.
The farmer, we spoke to the farmer this morning. Won't be able to get
Yeah.
a big dog, unfortunately, because he's putting fucking his calves in the paddock next to us.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all right. No big deal because we're not going to stay in here forever. But fucking, he did say, because he has fucking shit ton of land around here, he said he would tell us where broken trees and shit are and let us fucking collect the wood for fire season.
Yeah, nice.
So that's good, mate. Plenty of fucking ash to go in the no mastiff this year. No, I don't want a mastiff. I want a fucking I want a sheepdog, man. Oh, I just want a fucking kelpie.
Jack Russell.
But that's all right. We've got 2 dogs right now, so it's not a big deal. Not having enough animals that we actually need a sheepdog. I just wanted a big dog.
He wanted the whole painting. He wanted the perfect painting.
That's okay, though.
When he
Look,
gets
mate.
commissioned, he's got every animal and everything in the scene.
I don't get a big dog, but I do get a llama
It's all right. It's a trade.
or an alpaca, whichever one. But whichever one I get, but they will protect the herd, so they'll kill foxes. So that's all I need. Something that can kill foxes for me.
Rifle.
Yeah, well, I can't be there all the time where a llama can be.
So you're not allowed to have a sheepdog, or you're not getting a sheepdog, you're getting a llama.
Can't get a sheepdog because it'll jump the fence and fucking bother the calves, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So he weaned his calves in the paddocks next door.
No, well, he's building an electric fence and stuff for him.
Yeah. But yeah, so like he must wean them there because he's not going to put the mothers in there with him, is he?
No,
Just the
no,
calf?
no, just the cows. Yeah, so he doesn't even breed his own cows, mate. He just buys his cows. His
So he
obviously
buys
got
potty
coin.
calves. Buys
Yeah.
potty calves and grows them out and then sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alpacas are the cute ones. Llamas are the scary ones. Alpacas it is. Alpacas will still fuck up a fucking fox, so they're bigger. I reckon there's an alpaca farm down the road. I'll fucking talk to them. Walk it home.
Yeah, been to a few of those
I'll fuck
fucking
up my llama, bro.
places.
Don't worry about it. You ever see someone like choke slam a llama? Because that's what I'd do, bro. It's one arm, snap its legs, fucking gone. Oh, I don't care if it's a lady or a male, but camel milk for breakfast.
You need the boys to chase off foxes. Need a weather.
Yeah,
keep
you want it for protection.
Well, I've got a bull. I do have a bull. Like, well, not know whether I have a ram. And I'm pretty sure my ewes up the duff now too. She looks pregnant.
Yeah.
They're pretty fucking. They work fast, eh? They pop them out quick.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the sheep. Do I need to help her or anything when she's preggo, or she'll just do it herself?
Just on her first one, you might just need to keep an eye on her. Like, yeah. But
Yeah,
usually
they're still not very fond of me, man.
Yeah.
The
Well, she
serotype- I
won't
can get-
have much choice when she's having trouble. She'll be just laying down, stuck. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can walk up on them and fucking reach in, grab a little fucking, pull them out.
And they only have one calf, yeah, each little.
One kid, yeah, little fucking one lamb. Oh, they can have twins after that though. Like if they get up the duff in the first 6 months of their life, they'll have one. Like some breeds, like not every breed's like this. And they'll have one the first year, and that if they have it in the first year, and then they're twins every year after that, usually. But not
They
every breed's like
shit
that.
in one spot. That's a good thing. Yeah, right. I might. Yeah, we don't have that much land, so really we want to be fucking killing the calves every 6 months and just having 2 for breeding.
I got all my cattle sorted today. Got all the
Yeah, good day
everything.
for it. Fucking rainy as fuck, eh?
No, I was boiling hot most of the day. Like got it done before the storm comes. So
Oh, lovely.
yeah, they didn't give us any choice. Like fucking cattle broke the gate.
They knew this. They knew the storm was coming.
I don't know what they were doing.
How are you gonna hide the mully when it's big as ether? Dude, I've just been training it. It's like super low still. I've just been training it low.
Yeah, there's ways to hide, my friends. I've hidden my plants for years from the landlords, right? And there's certain ways to do it. There's certain materials you need, but you can do it.
I just put some fucking fake plants in there.
Use that white mesh. You use the white mesh for butterfly mesh. Cut it to size. Cut it so it just hangs over, and you can't just see through it. You've got to walk up to look at it to see through the plant, right? To see through that white mesh, you actually have to walk up to it and sort of like lift it. You can't just see through it from a distance and go, oh, there's weed there. You know? That's one way. But because if you leave it in the open, just remember it's still there. You know? But you have to cover up all your other fruit trees as well. So don't just have one.
All your other plants.
Yeah. That's what I
Become
do.
all your plants.
And then, yeah, all of them in the yard. And then I turn the mower on when they get the inspection. So when the missus does the inspection, I'm at the back with the mower really loud, like, hey, how you going? Right. Sorry about this, the mower's going all right. And then they'll go and do it inside.
Yeah, I'm not sure when we even have an inspection. They haven't said shit yet, so.
Man, I was fucking stuck. Oh, I got a cruise. Go on, lads.
Hang on.
Cheers. So what's your verdict, Monty? Do you prefer subs or cubes?
Oh, I like the cubes. That's for sure. See, when I had the subs, they were old, so I have, yeah.
So you haven't experienced subs much, or just mainly cubes?
No, yeah, just the cubes so far now. Yeah.
G'day, Google.
Definitely way to do that in the future, mate, for sure. I don't think I'll ever do DMT any other way. I don't know.
Would it be the end of the world if the senior had a couple in? Probably might be an eviction. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But I'll just put butter. Oh, fuck it. I'll be able to hide my shit pretty easily. It's no problem. There's only 2 in the ground, and that's easy to hide. Especially with how I'm training them, you know what I mean? They're basically fucking little hedges, not fucking mully plants.
Yeah.
Fertility, I'm going to show you what I've done to her, mate. She looks like a different plant. she's been low stress trained for the tits. it's probably high stress training at this point. Nah, but it's good because she's like, because the ducks in Europe, like there's no bugs at all. Like the ducks are just like fucking predators for those bugs, man. They just get them in the air, and then like as soon as they get a bug, their tail goes. It's fucking adorable.
Yeah, fine.
Mine does this thing where it swoops its fucking head down, sticks its head right out, goes low, like to the level of grass, and it runs its head through. And as the bugs try and jump out of the grass, it just boom, 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 just snaps them up.
Love it. Protein, mate.
Yeah.
You don't have spot. If you have chickens, you don't have spiders. I'll say that much. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like there's no spiders in their fence. They eat everything that moves.
Yeah, I got that many birds, chickens, but bugs here, not a big problem.
Worry about the
Pigeons,
lizards sometimes. Like if
they're
the
always
lizards
out.
into that place, the fucking quails will probably eat the lizard alive. Got some
If you ever
fucking
get
vicious
worried,
quails.
buy fake flowers and hang them on our cedar. Put them through your little hedge, fake flowers.
I've done that, and then
Yeah.
I've had people walk around out there and admire the flowers and never say a word. And then later on, they're like, "What was that weed?" Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I've seen that same brownie or a different brownie a couple times now for tell. But it's pretty common. Like it's a water path, man. So heaps of snakes will be coming through just to get through. You know what I mean? Easy travel.
And one I got yesterday was 1.8 meters. Yeah, it was as big as me.
Fucking hell, nice one. Yeah. So what's your approach, mate? Do you just fucking pin its head down with a stick and then chop them off, or?
I was lucky. I got a shotgun, so
Oh yeah.
I proceeded. Yeah, removed his head with like a scalpel with it.
How far away?
10 feet.
Yeah. Look, I'll leave it alone, but they're normally fairly aggressive.
Yeah, he didn't have fucking, like I was far enough for him not to realise that I was sort of there, so. But fucking, yeah, I'd like to leave him alone, but fucking the dogs. And I don't know, there's just so many of them this fucking year. Like, fuck's sake, it wasn't even the cunt that come out at me old man the other day. So that one's still around the back somewhere. It was too small to be the one that came out of the whole boy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Everyone I've seen so far has been like almost like, yeah, just either over 2 meters or just shy of it. Cunts.
I've never
Yeah, well, fucking the frog
had a
season.
fear of them. So any time I deal with them or I've had to deal with them, I just get a fork stick pin its head, and then just grab it behind the head, pick it up, and put it in something and take it where it needs to be taken.
I know they're native, but fucking my dog's more important to me than them.
They're not endangered though. There's fucking plenty of them.
Right.
Oh, when I've done that, there's been
I'd
like
rather get bitten. I'd rather get bitten than the dogs because, like, we give anti venom, and they don't fucking, yeah, they just let your dog die. Vets.
I thought they
Yeah.
gave your dog anti-venom.
No, they won't. No, don't waste it
Yeah.
on your dog.
Hey?
That red.
Fucking,
Still that red.
I'm pretty sure I can make a vet fucking to give it to him.
Mate tried. Mate
Well, might
tried
cop
with
a
his
charge.
dog. Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. But whether they even stock the shit would be a different
Yeah,
thing.
that's a good point. Oh mate, I got bit by a snake. No, you can't look at the wound. Just give me the anti venom. I'll rob a hospital car. That's my dog. That's my best mate.
Yeah, that's how I'd do the same. It crushed me, mate. Fucking the vet's telling him, oh yeah, well, not.
If I have a
Well,
chance, man. If you know what I mean. Sometimes it's too late. You know, if you get to a dog and it's been bit like fucking 20 minutes ago, it's too late with a brownie. But fucking yeah, if you got a chance, man, I don't see why they fucking wouldn't. The cunts. Especially like you got pet insurance, man. Like fucking, I'll sue you.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, forgot about that shit.
Right.
That shit can be up like 10 grand for a pet. 10 grand pet insurance. That
Yeah, like,
better includes snake venom.
If I can insure my dog,
snake
then I should
anti-venom.
be able to be like I should have access to life-saving medicine for my dog. Seems simple, but I get where they are coming from. There is like world shortages in anti-venom. Not enough of it being made.
What's the
Yeah, not
pay
enough
like?
people with enough snakes to fucking milk. Be making enough of it. You have to have the snakes to milk the venom to make the anti-venom.
Everyone should just make
Because
their
of
own
that.
lab. Start synthesizing their own
Yeah,
shit.
realistically, like if they fucking allowed fucking people like private people to fucking keep these things and milk it and send it away to the labs, they'd have a lot more shit.
Anyone who does have a license for such things probably is doing that. Milking them from time to time.
The
They probably
price
get some
of
cash
venom's
for it.
worth, the cost of what venom's worth, you'd think fucking you'd be doing it if you could.
Oh, it's pretty easy to make, mate. If you want to make your own anti-venom, you can do it at home. If you inject a
they-
small amount of the snake venom into a domestic animal, such as a horse or a goat,
Yeah,
the
horse
antibodies
normally.
released from the animal's immune system fight the venom. You can harvest that
Yep.
by bleeding the animal.
Yep,
Yeah.
you wait a month and then you harvest a couple of litres, like it's 4 litres of horse blood, though when they do it with horses. And that, and
Yeah,
they
horse is
fucking
bigger.
separate the white and red blood cells.
Centrifuge
And they
or
make the anti-venom from the white blood cell.
just fucking make your own.
It just makes
Protect the
yourself
dogs.
immune to them.
That's Monty's fucking anti-venom for canines only.
Well, if you kept some venom and just microdosed yourself with it every now and then, you probably become immune over time.
You would. You can. It's proven that you can do that. There's an
Yeah,
underground fucking movement in the US. People that are fucking keep fucking taipans, black mambas, fucking are doing that.
I heard of it from like Indian people, like snake charmer people. That way, if
Yeah,
they
you see
do
those
get bitten,
motherfuckers getting
it
bit
doesn't.
like all the time, and they're just slapping the
Yeah,
fucking
that way
snake
if
away.
they,
Like, go away, little bro.
yeah, so
They
that way if they do
easily have
get bitten, it
defanged the
doesn't matter.
snake. That's why they pulled the teeth out of the snake.
Yeah,
Those snakes
defanged them.
usually starve to death, horrible death for them poor cunts.
But it's entertainment,
when
Monty.
when you do that too, when you poison yourself over time to get immune, you're also hurting yourself as well.
Taking years
Even though
of
it's
time,
only a
surely.
minute, yeah. So you're sacrificing, I don't know, a bit of health and time for that immunity. I guess if that's your payday,
Oh, if you handle deadly snakes every day, maybe it's worthwhile. But you're not going to become like a crime stopper. Like I'm immune to snakes. That's my thing. You're still not immune to bullets, buddy. It's not going to be a superpower. You might get a couple more clicks on YouTube. I wouldn't want to do that with a cytotoxic snake. Just slowly introduce that into your blood. I don't think that would help.
No. Any like rattlesnakes in them, adders, rattlesnakes, them types, fuckers, no thanks. I'm not having my fucking finger digested just because I fucking microdosed it. Wherever you microdose shit, having that my digest. I turn fucking.
so there's ones that make your blood really thin, ones that make your blood really thick, and ones that rot you away.
Yep.
Yeah, ones that break down your cell walls. Those are the
The
ones
ones that are either thin or thick in your blood are hematoxic fucking venoms, but the cytotoxic cunts are the ones that break you down.
break down your cell walls. They like eat you down on a cellular level. How
Yeah.
fucked is that?
The venom is fucking digesting the animal for them. Like it's actually fucking the venom becomes practically their stomach acid and fucking digests the animal for them.
We need to work out what the fuck's going on in their stomach lining that they can deal with cytotoxic venom being on them. That we need to make shit out of that. That sounds like a fascinating substance. There's better ways to get fucked up. A bit of toad venom. Hey, Google it. You don't get to dictate what the subject is unless you're up on the panel. That's the rules, bro. Come on.
No bagging Cloudy. He's not here to defend himself.
The snakes die from snake bites, don't they?
Not their own, really. Not their own venom.
What about bandicoots? Bandicoots are fucking immune to their venom.
Mongooses and fucking shit do become like that. Honey badgers are fucking pretty immune to cobra venom and shit like that, and acid venom because they eat snakes. Those cunts will just go curl up into a ball and go to sleep for 12 hours after they get bit, then wake up and then continue eating the snake.
So that like a story I heard ages ago. You might have heard it. Bloke got bit, and they basically got a belt and sat him down and tied him to a tree and give him like a bowl of water or something, and just told him not to move. But they're in the middle of nowhere, so they went off to go get help. That was the best thing they could do for him, rather than drag him around and have the venom pump around.
Pump around in his heart.
You sit still, and after a couple of days, it's gone.
You lose your arm, but
it depends on what kind it is. Like usually, it'll fucking if you've got a bandage and stuff like that.
Fucking belt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking that's just cutting off circulation, and that's not how venom works anyway. Venom goes through your lymphatic system, so it goes through the fat layer between your skin and your muscles, and travels through that. Yeah.
So the way they get you to wrap the bandage is trying to stop the flow.
Yeah, compress. That's why you don't have to worry about cutting your circulation off with the venom. It's just like with the bandage, it's just enough to compress that fat layer so it can't fucking move through it. Because when you move your arm, it acts like a caterpillar in motion or something. That fucking layer, and it'll move it along enough through your fucking into your system, and then once it hits your core, then it will go into your fucking bloodstream.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually fucking if you've got a crep bandage, which is snake bandage and that, and you fucking can treat you and you're bitten on the limb like arm or leg, fucking you bandage that, you have to go to hospital, they'll just put you on a drip and then slowly release that bandage. and let your body fight off it. They won't usually risk giving you anti-venom because you're fucking just as likely to have anaphylactic shock to anti-venom as you are to the venom.
Yeah, right. But I mean, if you're gonna have an anaphylactic shock, you want to be where the fucking steroids are, the hospital.
Yeah.
That's why they'll only do it. They'll only give you anti-venom once you start going into anaphylactic shock from the venom. Then they'll risk giving you anti-venom because you're already fucking going into it anyway. So then they'll fucking give you the anti-venom. And then if you fucking have a reaction to that as well, then I suppose they're fucking trying to reverse by
a bit of steroids in their lungs.
Yeah. But yeah, 90% of the time you won't receive anti-venom. They'll just fucking slowly remove that bandage and fucking let tiny bits of venom into your system at a time, and your own body can deal with it. Especially neurotoxic and fucking hematoxic ones. Hematoxic ones and shit's about a little bit worse because, yeah, you fucking depending on how bad it is, and you might lose a finger or parts of your fingers.
I think it has to do with their fur, Steve-o. I think cats are harder to bite than human flesh because they've got so much fur in the way. So the fangs don't get as deep and infect as much venom. I'd imagine if a spider got a proper bite on a cat, it'd die.
It'll be to do with the way the funnel web gives you its venom.
Venom works.
If you're in a swimming pool.
Something about cats and dogs fucking immune to fucking funnel web spider, but fucking yet we aren't, man. It fucking knocks us like a motherfucker, but yet cats and dogs are fine to shit.
Right, but they can still die.
And also the way they do their venom, it rolls off the fang. It doesn't come out through like holes.
No, even when they inject a cat and a dog, for some reason, the way the venom works and the way their immune system is and developed differently to ours, because ours is more like a fucking fish's or something like that, fucking has more fucking effect on it.
A rodent, maybe more like a rodent, more like something they eat.
Like fucking I said, the fucking cats and dogs just get a bit of swelling from it.
They're just fucking hard cats. They're hard cats. Yeah, fair enough. Cats are crazy. Cats. The reason cats can't die, right, from falling, it's actually been theorized that a cat could fall from like the space station and live, right? Because they hit terminal velocity very quickly, which means they don't actually speed up the further they fall. Once they hit terminal velocity, they don't get any faster. So once they get that, they just react to where they need to be, and they're all G.
But what is their
terminal velocity is a lot lower than ours.
I was going to say, what is their terminal velocity?
Launched itself off fucking 2-story building, fucking went smack. You hear it go smack on the concrete and runs off. Like fucking, fucking.
Just keeps going.
Person tried to do that, you'd be fucking broken and crumpled at the bottom of that. But yet the fucking tiny little animal
is 7, I believe, off the top of my head. Is
they just flatten themselves out like a fucking kite. The cunts and float.
70. That's a lot better than
7.
220.
Just 7, I think. 7. Yeah, it's not 7. It's 7, I think.
Oh, what are you going like meters of fucking what? In kilometers, terminal velocity of humans like 220 kilometers.
I'll double check myself. Because I think a cat and a possum have about the same. It's about 60 miles per hour, so it's 97 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
That's like 1/3 of us.
Yeah, they don't get as fast as us when they hit the ground. That's all it is.
Yeah. I wonder whether it's because we always stupidly jump feet first, like, and make ourselves fucking pin.
Well, that was the velocity I was giving you to, the one where they go into the dive. So you're as small as you could be, sort of, for the wind.
I wonder what terminal velocity is when you're flattened out.
I'm not sure what that is. Yeah.
Well, you notice that possums and cats, they actually, when they're doing big falls, they flatten out to get more resistance.
Yeah, they do. They do. Like, that's what I wondered. Like, fuck, it's spewing, like, because their rib cage is completely differently shaped than ours, right? they could afford to land on their fucking chest and guts like that, where we fucking can't.
Weird cunts. That's all it is. We should get a bunch of cats to the space station and find out. And time it right. See where they land.
We'd have to
Don't
teach them
really-
all. We'd have to put a little explosive bolts on fucking so they could have oxygen tanks so they could get down to the bit where they could fucking breathe down to
Yeah.
10,000 or fucking 12,000 feet. so they could
Gravity
breathe.
has the same effect, but your terminal velocity is based on your resistance to wind.
Yeah.
So, like,
Of
if you drop a lead
which-
ball and a feather at the same time, that weigh the same. You know what I mean? They're not gonna, just because gravity works the same. A lead ball's still gonna hit the ground faster than a feather.
Yeah,
It's
the
resistance.
experiment
all
on
that
the
sort of stuff.
moon, the dude had a hammer and a feather. He dropped them in the same time they hit the ground at the same time. No wind. But it's that with the cat, you drop it from the space station, it's gonna accelerate pretty fucking fast before it hits the atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's gonna get fucking killed by the fucking speed it accelerates to before it gets down to
When it hits the atmosphere, man, it'd be cranking. So I want to drop him just probably about 100,000 feet or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But they'd probably survive. That's the crazy thing. I saw there was a possum, a video of a possum jumping out of like I don't know if it was 10-story or 12-story, but fucking huge skyrise, and it just fucking lands, keeps going, like a fucking house possum, like not like a fucking Australian possum with its wings. Nah, just a normal ass fucking like a rubbish bin fucking possum. Hey, what Echo?
How's that better?
No, we like the Echo PTP. It's like you're on a radio show. Wingsuits.
Yeah, there was a dude they reckon who tried to land in his wingsuit. I think it was the first dude who came up with the wingsuit. So it wasn't real flash, like not what they're running now. But
How many of those motherfuckers have died?
oh yeah, how some of the collisions they have, like they get way too close to shit. This dude, they found him in a swamp. They reckon that after his attempt or whatever he was showing people, whatever he was doing, he flew off to this swamp and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna land it. I reckon he might have come down to the swamp, flared, and landed in this like fucking grassy area in this swamp, you know, bit of padding. Because when they found him, he was laying on his back and he wasn't, you know, damaged too much.
But it was dead.
Yeah.
It's not
But
like
yeah, not
$1
like
the
mangled.
first person who can pull off a flared landing in one of those suits.
Oh,
You
now
could
they have.
theoretically go down to a ski mountain. Like if you go to a ski resort and jump off fucking at the top, you could fucking, because it's like fucking, you could sort of be fucking floating like only about 2 meters above the level of the snow, fucking all the way down, and then fucking pull a little flare and fucking try and land it. $2 million reward for the first person who pulls it off.
Chuck a what are they called? Fucking not a wakeboard, a fucking snowboard on there for your landing gear.
The suits are better now, but I think they use parachutes still.
Oh yeah, but back then his was. I don't think he's had all those veins and stuff through him now. That when they travel, the suit fills up and expands and helps them hold it out and creates better shapes and that.
More resistance. and shit.
His was like a bat suit sort of thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he just went straight cape. He was just like, I'm just going to use my cape. I'm going to fucking
He was like one of them.
jump off a
one of
building.
them.
Call it a
Just
day.
like the squirrels, like the possums.
Yeah,
I'll just fucking make it some web between my feet and my wrist and my fucking ankles.
You know, fair enough. Though. If I was like 15, I was like, yeah, that'll work. 100% that'll work.
Oh, yeah, I've done
I'd
heaps
give it a
of
go on a
stuff
ski
like that.
man. I'd give it a go on a ski man and go to a ski resort and try and fucking flare land it. Fucking Snow's still hard and it hurts, but it's got to be better than rocks.
You ever build a parachute and then try and jump off your house roof when you're a kid?
I didn't even build the fucking parachute. I just
I
jumped
was
off.
stupid.
We
I
just
was
put
stupid enough.
Superman suits on, right? We just put Superman
stupid enough
suits
to try
on.
that
and
numerous
jumped
times.
off.
No, me and my brother used to do flips off the house. We were dumbasses. So you could do the coolest trick off the roof onto the mattress, and if we missed the mattress, you were still good. It was just
It's
grass.
house to trampoline to seesaw. That's the go. And you have someone else pre-standing on the seesaw. See how far you can launch them. Answer is you launch them as far well with
I
their
don't know
legs
how
past the
they have
knees.
more broken.
Then they launch almost horizontal on a fucking horizontal on a diagonal trajectory head first into the trampoline bar and split their chin open. That's what happened.
That's good. It's good for you.
I thought
That's how
the
you
not
get
the tram, I
scars.
thought the seesaw might break. Like that was what was in my mind. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit, like, even as a kid, I thought when I hit that seesaw, it's just gonna fold, but it didn't.
You got to be a pretty fat kid to fold metal. You know what I mean? Like you got to be like that kid that can't be doing athletic stuff anyways. Firstly, but you know what I mean? The one that the mum has to come to the school and fucking yell at people because the kids are too mean to my special boy.
I mean, I can't remember if we ever had. I think we might have had one kid that was that fat. Maybe everyone was pretty fit back then.
Our school used to have to let one boy go at the end of terms, at the end of term, and at the end of the year, they used to have to let one kid go half an hour early from school to give him half a chance to get home before we got him. Right, and his mum would leave fucking half an hour before the bell and come heading towards the school too. We always got him. Right? And then she would catch us in the middle of getting into, I don't know how, she must have just heard like the ruckus, like of it. No, but she'd we'd always have a couple of people looking out while the rest of us would be fucking into him, fucking just dead legging and just being assholes and stuff. And then you'd see his mum come around the corner, like, leave his mum go.
It's always interesting when that fat kid starts to be the bully in high school because they get bigger quicker than other kids, so they start using their weight. I had one guy, he was a big fucking boy. He's still a big boy now, man, but he tried to, I was a bit mouthy. I was always the smartest as a kid, but he tried to fucking start shit with me. And I was always really quick to finish shit in school, man. Like I grew up in a pretty abusive house. So I was just always fucking 0 to 100. And he tried to fight me, man. I just split him open straight away, man. He obviously had never been in a fight before, but yeah, he got aggressive and tried to use his weight against me. I just split him open down the middle. Poor fat.
Probably would have been about grade 3 or 4 when size differences started mattering. There were a few kids that could
well, this was like
drop
grade
kids
8.
just with a good gut punch.
Beat all these kids.
They get bigger quicker than you, man. But some of them are humble, man. We had one giant. His name was Alex Brumby, like a horse, bro, for real. And he was just like an athlete, man. Like I could never beat him at anything because he did like track and field and all that sort of shit. And I was always trying to beat him, but man, he was 6'2" in grade 7. I was like, how? It's like, how, man? And he could just beat up everybody if he wasn't such a nice person. But he was just a nice guy.
We had one of them, and same thing. He would get angry, and it's like he could realize that he could just destroy everyone, and he would turn around and walk away.
Yeah,
you could hit him, and he wouldn't do nothing to you. He'd just walk to one of the doors, slide it open, fucking shut it so you couldn't get in. Like he was pretty big kid for fucking primary school, man. Like I could never understand how he was so big. We used to pick on him because he'd wear his tracksuit pants up to his chest.
Yeah,
he'd pull them all the way right up.
Mama's boy, super nerdy.
No. You could just he's fucking. his nuts and all that were just like super visible. So we just
Just
hammering
fucking camel toe on it, bro.
all these names and shit, man. He just fucking would lose it. Fucking walk off and fucking.
Oh, this Alex guy, man. He was just a big kid, man. Like he fucking had a handkerchief. He did the same thing, like pants all the way up. Like he was a mama's boy though. Like, I couldn't imagine actually trying to bully him though, because he would just like he'd be too intimidating. He was a good guy.
Oh, the only reason we got to physically hit him in that was probably because he allowed us and didn't hit us back. If he probably ever hit anyone back or fought back, it would have been a lot different. Because blokes smaller than him were fucking, or kids smaller than him were
just
cleaning up plenty of crew at that stage. Yeah.
At that point, like a grown man fighting a
He was
child.
like a little adult.
At that age, man. What the fuck?
Probably like 5 foot
little
tall,
bit,
or some
for
shit,
sure.
grade 4. Like,
Not just that, he copped it at Scouts too, that fucking kid, man. Like, I remember fucking, I was on cooking duty that night, so I wasn't part of that. And they all went off to the showers and that, and it's a group with Scout leader and that, and then fucking, there was just the 4 of us back fucking doing fucking cooking duty and shit like that, and the fire was going off to the left of the fucking tent, and then all of a sudden there was just fucking like, something come rolling down the hill and went whoosh into the fire, and was and then it was that kid. He was running for his life that fast, like he just down the hill and into the fire.
That's
We had to pull him out of that. Yeah, and then the next day the scout leader went somewhere, and then we got him again, and it's like we were camping at some lagoon, and it had blue-green algae in it. So we went, like, we had gone there for fucking to canoe and all that, and then because the blue-green algae came out, we weren't allowed, and that, and so somehow, like, I don't know why he decided to climb up a tree that overhung the lagoon, trying to get away from us, but that didn't help him out at all. Like, we just forced him out further and further until he had to dangle off a little twig here and that, and choose to jump into the poisonous water or cop. Okay, and then people urinated on him and stuff.
Yeah, hazing becomes a sport.
Yeah, we were little cunts, man. I'm pretty sure I was one of them, to be honest.
Yeah, look, that's the thing. No book teaches a child morals, because we don't have morals until we're older. We learn that shit with age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
evil until age.
Some of the lessons can be harsh though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
oh yeah,
and sometimes you learn the lesson, and the other person doesn't get to learn any more lessons ever again.
Mm-hmm. You learn the lesson because of the mate. Yeah, that's it.
Like fucking, like similar story to Monty. We did that to someone, and he was a mate. We were just fucking around that day. He was part of the crew. We were just fucking around that day. Just happened to be the front of what was happening. And
picked on.
48 hours later, he wasn't around anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was like one of the last interactions to have with him.
Yeah, definitely makes you think about shit.
Yeah.
But that's when you learn your lessons. You realise, fuck, I probably shouldn't have done that shit.
Fuck, it's still hot.
Yeah, by the time I was 16, I was against picking on people and stuff like that. Fucking.
Yeah, I was the opposite. I copped it more than most people, so I kind of just gave it back twice as fucking hard once I got to 16.
See, I didn't cop it too much, but like, because I had to change schools every 2 to 3 years, fucking, because I was an army brat, fucking,
yeah,
I was always having punch-ons, fucking, at the new school in the first couple of weeks, just to sort your pecking order out and stuff, and where you fitted in. Like, cunts always wanted to pick on the new lad, so fucking, I didn't put up with shit, so fucking, I was punching on straight away, and then fucking, people would leave you alone. So fucking, So I think because of that, I think I never really enjoyed picking on people. But then when fucking I did, I'd say I didn't get fucking carried away and fucking involved in it, and didn't get involved in it. I definitely did.
Yeah, Jeff, you're right.
If you don't have regrets as a child, especially as a male, if you don't have any regrets,
you had a boring childhood, man.
You didn't really fucking experience life.
Not as a proper little kid.
Well, that's how you define define levels and where you're supposed to fucking be in this world is by how you treat people.
It's
and
also how
people
you
react.
define yourself as a person.
But for real, yeah.
It's a bit fucked up, but it's definitely how it works. Self-revelation and shit like that.
Right, we're all just fucking trying to make sense of this chemical puzzle, man.
Yeah, I just like the chemicals more than the puzzle.
At this stage, yeah, just give me all the serotonin and dopamine, you cunts. Why don't you just give me that force-fed and just all the nutrients? I could be a plant right now, dude. Like, what do you mean? Like, I could be a plant right now that just feeds off the
you're
ground.
the human
and gets
equivalent
nothing
of
but
it.
serotonin from the sunlight.
You're as
You
close
rock
as you
hard.
can get. You're a vegetable.
I do stuff.
I do things. I'm a farmer.
I'm a farmer. I change the duck water every day.
Change the duck water. Takes more effort for me to change my dog's water, the filthy fucks.
He doesn't even drink it anymore
ducks
either.
are fucking filthy. No, I figured out a way, man. I figured out a way to siphon it without that. Simple enough, actually. You just fucking. I have the hose set up now, so I don't have to move it. It's like right into the drainage system, and it's like it's downhill, so it's gravity fed.
Gravity fed, perfect.
And then I just use a half cup bottle, and then I like pinch the hose in the bottle, and I fill it up a couple of times until it's like sucking air. And as soon as it's sucking air,
once
I
it
do
gets a bit
another
of
one.
gravity pressure behind it, it's like a siphon straight downhill.
Yeah, that's it. All done skis. And then I wait for that. I go feed all the other animals, and once that's done, I wash out the tub, refill it, and then feed the ducks once it's half full, so they have something to wash down the fucking food with.
Get an old shitter and take the cistern off it. Use the float valve off that. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, you just don't have close power to the duck fucking pen.
You don't need power to run a float.
No, I don't.
Runs.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I gotta fucking.
I'll be back in about 10
do
minutes.
that.
I'm just going down and feed the cows in the room.
I could just use the float that's already. I've got a floater
Yep.
system and a water bolt in there already,
Oh yeah. Just not one for the drain.
but not one for that pond.
Yeah.
So what I might do is fucking. Now you got me thinking. I could. It's my. I can fucking. I can dig a ditch and do fucking a proper system under there if I really want to.
I do things. I'm a farmer. I'm a man that induces a every time I join.
Yeah,
the
I do
stream,
shit.
swear
Though,
to
like,
God.
it's like, I'm working on stuff, man. I do stuff every day. It's just like it's a lot of shit to do.
Oh man, you've done a lot more in the last month than I've done in 12.
Hey, not really, bro.
And that's
I
not
just
even
fucking make
being shit. Like that's not even being pessimistic or anything like that. It's a real talk. You've done heaps more than me. I've gone backwards.
Hey, you got it, man. 2024 is your year, cunt. You got this. I can set some goals.
My ex-missus bought me 2 coffee cups because the handle fell off my old one for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah, random. She's been a cunt for 12 months and then buys me a cup with a monkey on it. Can't complain.
Hey, that's all right, man.
Went and
Good to
dropped the
see
kid
your,
off
good to
yesterday.
see your kid for
and-
Christmas, man.
Yeah, I had him from Christmas Day for the whole week afterwards too. It was good.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome.
We had no power for like fucking 3/4 of Christmas Day and the next day, but it was good.
Board games and play with your toys and shit. You got fucking
Yeah, fucking candlelight. and
forces you
going stupid.
to be off of the electricity. You know what I mean? Off of the devices.
Yeah, I'm fucking probably the least device heavy cunt in this house. My mum and stepdad are always on their phones and they were like stereotypical against social media and shit go back 5 years and they're both like phone junkies. Welcome to the current era of civilization, I suppose.
It's a good fucking. Yeah, it's pretty fucked, man. I don't think I've made a social media post in the last like 10 years, besides on like YouTube.
Bro, I just shit post on Facebook and look on Marketplace for the entire reason.
I just,
I
just get angry at shit I shouldn't get angry at and leave comments I shouldn't leave.
Yeah, you're a troll cunt. You're really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's definitely self-detrimental to a level.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I gotta stop. I have phases of it where I won't do it, and then I'll do it, and then I do it like to a point where I gotta check myself. Like, yeah, okay, yep, no
It's
worries.
like, wait a minute, I'm feeding way too deep into this. This is actually affecting me. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I fucking look! I accidentally signed a guy up to like Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff like that. He gave me his address.
That was dumb.
But that's where I had to check myself after that. I'm like, okay, that's enough.
At least
Enough
didn't
social
sign him
media
up
for
to
a
it.
couple
Well,
months.
okay, it's as close as you can get to signing up to a cult without being directly a cult.
Yeah, but look, don't send people your address because I could have done way worse than that.
Oh,
if I
hell
was
yeah.
fucked in the head,
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like, that was just me. That was me. Like, you pissed me off. There you go. Hope you enjoyed all the door knocks, mate, because I signed you up for a bunch of shit.
Just a bunch of free survey things for PayPal.
All sorts of shit, mate.
You're
Sort
a
of
menace.
30 minutes. Sort of 30 minutes of filling out forms, mate. It was good fun.
That's where you get that Google autofill script in and just save it to your device by accident.
Oh, I should
Whoops.
have done that.
You're not as good as me. You're good, but you're not that good.
Not that much.
And you know the worst part is I literally just thought of that. I didn't even try it before. That was just a thought. I'm a dangerous person and I don't like to admit it.
It's a good one. You start fucking clicking all the ads and putting this shit. He didn't want to be mates. I kept trying to call him, like, wait, do you want to have a bong with me and have a chat? He didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't do drugs. Oh, yes, you do. You're in the same. What are you talking about? Well, you got to be doing
No one in
crack to
South
be-
Australia
you
doesn't at
fucking-
least smoke cones.
That's the thing. Like, you got to be on crack to send me your fucking address, though. Like, so you're definitely on
Yeah,
drugs.
that's right, as. Oh, people are so confusing.
Like, no, I just like having a good fight. I'm like, well, fucking all right.
You're in the wrong state, man. Go
No,
to
I'm in the
Darwin.
state too.
No,
But
he
like,
needs to go to Darwin. If he only
Yeah,
likes
go
to
to
fight,
a
go to
pub.
the
Go to a
NT.
pub. Go to a pub in the NT and say something about the fucking local footy team.
Oh, you mean the fucking shoeless
See what
footy
you're
team?
gonna wear.
Why doesn't Northern Territory have a football team in the NRL?
SA doesn't have one either.
No, I know. You're too busy paying your tick bill, and the NT are too busy trying to find shoes for both feet.
Apparently, our 2 AFL clubs are way too expensive, while Melbourne has 17 AFL teams.
Look, it's a cultural hub. They need it.
They got a lot
It's
of
like the
people
Gold
there.
Coast having 3 NRL teams at one point. It's fucking retarded. It doesn't make any sense. Sydney has like 6 of its own.
Oh, I know. Fudley, I know they're a cult. That's why I fucking did it. You don't do that to someone you like, Spud.
I'd have a bong with you if I had cones. I still don't. I gotta wait until tomorrow. I get paid like 2:30 in the morning, and that's not a time that people in a fucking small village are willing to sell cannabis.
No, that's unreasonable. It's not
No,
like, but
so,
then but then 6 a.m.'s not reasonable either. They're like fucking 12
It's either
p.m.
that or I'm going to like get on my bike and use the last bit of petrol I have to ride 40 k's to town, and then have to stay there overnight because I won't be able to ride back until I get paid. Just
You
for
ever
a
heard the
mix.
saying, I never sucked dick for a mix? I never did that
I
for a mix
mean-
either. You know what I mean, bro?
No, but I will do it for fuel money. No, that's sad. It doesn't even cost $25
Or if you're
to fill my
Claire, you
bike,
would just
bro.
suck multiple dicks for weed.
Is that right?
I'm so surprised you're still alive.
Yeah, from what's talking about Claire.
Hmm.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. She's not fucking.
I need to stop,
She's-
but I will continue to be a cunt.
Yeah. Well, no, here's the thing, all right? I'm a cunt. I know I'm a cunt. But when
Yeah.
so inclined, so, all right? Don't talk shit about Jenny Harlem, all right? Australia's Canada's mother, all right? Not on.
Which is close.
Man's deep.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
It's
bit.
really-
See,
Oh,
I'm with her. She's.
I'm gonna have a shower.
Okay. I have
Oh. Oh, he's been given the fucking Barky slipper as punishment.
his name's Fonzie.
Fonzie is too black for me to see right now.
His name's
Oh,
Arthur
yeah.
Fonzarello.
That's awesome.
Come here, Fonzie. What's going on, mate? He's about 14 weeks old now.
Yeah. Full size already then.
Nah.
Look,
he gets a
I'm
bit.
sorry. It's not my fault you can't have a big dog. It sucks,
Yeah,
though.
I know. But he's a money maker because he's a
Oh,
pure
hell yeah.
miniature poodle, and we've got
Fuck yeah.
we've got an F1 caboodle there. So
Yeah, all right.
oh, straight caboodle, not even F1.
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
straight caboodle.
Right, so you've got like fucking 2K
So
a
that-
pup
so-
at least sitting
So
there.
their babies would be F1, so they're like $3,000 a pup.
Yeah, two to three.
Anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000, depending on the market.
But depending on popularity, once they have a reputation, it's a good
I don't know, something I could probably get you if you could, interstate, get rid of them. If you end up doing that, I could probably seriously help you get rid of them really easily if people are willing to fucking travel.
Oh, well, there's shipping services now that do it all for you.
Well, that's
For a
awesome.
couple $100 extra, and you just pick them up from the airport.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's what we did for him. $1,200, picked him up from the airport next day.
Yeah. They used to do that for fucking Mexicans.
Yeah, mate. That used to be how
Like
we got all
whole
our actually
families
hired.
at one time, like $1,500 for a van of Mexicans, and pick them up from the airport.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should get the Colombians. They're way better. They have cocaine. Yeah.
No, see, no, you're still wrong.
I'm always wrong, mate.
It's the Syrians you want if you want money for your drugs. Except I don't think you want the repercussions that come with having a family of Syrians rock up from the airport.
Nah,
That's danger.
no thanks. Yeah, that's a little bit sus, isn't it, mate? A little sus. We've taken over the show, Viking. I'm not sure where P2P and Monty have buggered off to.
Monty's gone to feed the cows and shit. P2P's off in
I
the
am
nether
here.
regions.
I am here. I am here.
He's been smoking for the last 3 hours. He's fucking just high as a kite.
Yeah.
Once I changed to that Gorilla Glue, I started going in this hole and
Yeah, just
it
couch
tastes
locked
so
into your
good.
own brain. I love
For a-
that shit.
yeah,
It's
for
one
a
of my
little bit
favorite
there.
strains.
Whoa. Yeah, it is good.
Like it is. Good potent taste, nice heavy smack in the face.
Yeah,
shit.
there is a lot of work involved in breeding dogs, man, but the missus will do that. Fuck. I'm a farmer, not a dog breeder. It's a misso's job. Oh,
They
fucking.
just do it. They do all
Phone
that
boy.
stuff themselves, yeah.
What's that?
They just do all that stuff themselves.
G'day, mates. How you going?
Thanks, bud.
Oi.
Good to see.
Hey, Marshall.
Come here, you fucking sook. G'day, Spudley. How are you, mate?
G'day, brother Seether. G'day, Bogues. Brother Monty. PTP. Yes, my brother. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. As you were, gentlemen. I've got a bit of skin in this game, but I want to hear what you've got to say.
I forgot what we were talking about.
No idea, mate. I think you were just saying that P2P was hazed out, mate, because he wasn't speaking much.
No. Oh, yeah.
It's all right. We'll leave that topic alone then.
That's what the Gorilla Glue does to you, though. It's fucking lovely stuff.
Where'd Bogues go?
Mine's nice when I get to pull
I don't
mine.
know. He pops up, I'll chuck him back up.
He said phone cooked out. Be up shortly.
Back up shortly.
Get on your computer, mate. Come on. Spudley, mate, how was your New Year's?
Quiet. Just the way I like it nowadays. I'm an old cunt. Fucking love it. Quiet ones. Oh, Seether, I've got a question for you. Are you familiar with the Australian Army or some part of the Australian Defence Force back in the day extracting a fuck ton of mescaline out of mountain ash tree sawdust? Sawdust?
Nah.
Have you got your research tool there? Just look up mountain ash sawdust mescaline extraction by the Australian fucking army. You'll spin out. I wonder what they use the shit for. They got a fuck ton of it. Fucking heaps of it. Oh, it's loaded.
Oi.
Oh, Steve, mate.
Don't push me, mate. Don't do it.
Gonna put it in the water supply.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. I've done something with it. But I didn't even get mescaline out of sawdust, out of a mountain ash tree, which grows pretty much on the east coast. So I don't know anywhere else. Victoria, Tassie. I think that it goes up to all the way along the Great Dividing Range, if I'm remembering correctly. Excuse me. How's country? How's country life, brother Bogan? You getting any of that rain, mate?
No, it's fucking scorcher here at the moment. It's only just started to cool down.
Fuck, summer's, we haven't got long for summer to fuck off, you know. It's only a couple of months. When's the change of season? It's March, isn't it? Or fucking February. Something like
March.
Okay, I found a few references to what you were referring to with the ash bark being used for mescalines. As far as I can tell, the Victorian Army Reserve used eucalyptus. Let me see the exact species. Eucalyptus diversicolor, brackets curry, and the mountain ash in that to do a synthesis process, which is very fucking complicated. I don't feel like breaking down right now. But the yields were about 0.7%. So I think that was just a research thing. So it's not they got fuck all.
Oh, someone said they got a fuck ton.
Oh, they would have used a lot of ash, but got a lot out of it if they used a lot of ash, but not a lot of yields, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's not a terrible yield. It's not a yield that is something that's not something that's worthwhile, but in terms of cactus yields, it's not close.
All right.
Not even close.
So when they were logging the old growth forests of all the mountain ash, and they were fucking huge, they would have got a fuck ton of that then. So it could be true.
Yeah, I don't see what they would
say
use
why
it.
they wanted to do it.
Yeah, why do they want to know? Classify.
I have to look into it more and let you know.
Just something interesting, you know, fucking. Yeah, I didn't even get mescaline out of mountain ash. I didn't fucking know that.
This was at the time, the height of the Cold War, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they were using it for warfare. That's what they probably had knife the ear for. Just fucking dose everyone in the other fucking countries with mescaline, make them trip balls while we fucking run down and shoot them. You know, this is the time where America was doing MK Ultra. You know what I mean? I can't see, and Australia's always been in America's pocket, especially when it comes to warfare. But I don't see why they wouldn't be trying to look at some sort of chemical warfare. And you know, mescaline extracted from our trees in high enough yields also takes out our risk of being firebombed and shit like that. A good tactic that they could use is fucking burning our trees and fields and pushing us to a certain area. Well, there's no fucking trees for you to burn. Can't do shit then. Fucking that's me water system whistling.
So that would you believe that Australia has got as much psychoactive drugs and medications than as much as South America and fucking the Amazon and shit? Like in Australia, we got a lot of shit we ain't found yet. You go for a walk through the bush, you can get fucking off your guts.
You could probably make a case for it, man. You could probably make a case for it, especially unexplored alkaloids. Jesus Christ, man, that water system's fucked.
Fucking beep.
A blast. Hit the lever and blow the pressure, mate. Right before it blows up on you. Mine exploded. The cunt fucking went a meter off the ground and ripped off the wall. It was fucking crazy. That was a few years ago. Blew the arse out of it. Fucking hot water system. Yeah, the old ones can blow up on you, the fuckers. Especially if you got solar power. Oh, that was an old house. Hey, Bakes, how's your car driving going, mate? You stolen any lately, brother?
Yeah, no, she's going fucking pretty good.
Yeah, good one. I had a laugh the other night. Fucking, that was fun. That was fun, dude. Did you let the pressure out, Seether?
I've got to find me a hot water system for that first, sir.
Okay, it's not one of them cunts on the roof, is it? One of them fucking solar heart things.
I reckon it's out behind me fucking water panel here. Me water
Right.
panel, me water tank.
No, we can't hear it here, mate. All I can hear is fucking birds. Right.
No, I fucking it's there. Bogan, mate, what's going on? What keeps happening? Work it out, mate.
So some cunt's blowing up his phone. Someone's blowing up his phone. Fucking crikey. I hope it's a young fella ringing in. I hope it's a young fella ringing in to say goodnight. He's with his mum, isn't he, the young bloke? So, yeah. Let's have a bong, Seether. What are you smoking? Let's have a bong, my brother, Seether.
I'm smoking some UK pound cake.
What were you doing then? Were you Googling where your hot water service could be?
No, I know what it is. I was just
Googling.
baked out for a second. I wasn't even doing anything. There's a hair on there. There's a hair on there. There we go. Fucking beautiful buds. Caked in crystals, but my camera's shit, so you can't tell. That's all right. Fucking we're smoking.
Yeah,
We're
looks
smoking it now.
Yeah, just chop it. Okay.
I'll fucking have a cone, and I don't know how long you're going to be live for PTP, but I'll probably get another drink anyways.
Probably about 10 minutes or something.
Oh, we'll go and hang it.
Ooh, nah. I'll fucking
Come on.
probably get the ladies some attention at some point.
Well, get her attention. Cook her a nice stir fry that's nice and quick to cook, and come on YouTube.
Oh, we went to the pub for lunch, so not really that hungry. Had a fucking pub schnitzel and fucking salad bar and all that.
Yeah,
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for fucking $20, you know.
Did you buy a drink, and how much is the schooner?
I got a pint of Canadian Club, dry. So this shit, and that was $9.40.
Oh, that's all right. Fuck. Is that
Yeah,
a lot?
it's out of the tap too, so it wasn't
Oh,
bad.
yeah, right, eh? Yeah, oh, right, eh? That's all
I
right.
did notice their premix was a bit sweeter than this out of the can is.
Yeah.
Which I don't
Always.
mind because you can drink a couple more of them quickly. You know what I mean, and you don't feel guilty about driving. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The missus drove home. I've got my cam off there.
You need an avatar, little brother.
Yeah, I gotta work that out.
Yeah.
I
I've
think
never
is
seen
it attached to the fucking email or whatever? Or
Oh, no, maybe it's YouTube. I'll see if mine fucking comes up. Don't know.
don't know. That matter. Oh, good.
Doesn't matter. So it sounds like the boys are getting busy in fucking down south. Us Queensland motherfuckers are just starting to get on the pits. Someone's going to go live. Julian, mate, will probably go live. I'm a late night owl. I do late night shit. Fucking too early for me to go live. Oh, yeah, me avatar come up. Yeah. All right, mates. Fucking get a drink up, yeah. You getting another drink? What are you doing, PTP?
Oh, I've got another pipe or two, and then I'm gonna call it. Probably 5 minutes.
I'm going to grab a fucking beer. Excuse me, mate. Play some music, son.
Oh, fuck now, I'm glad that's done.
Wait.
Go clean the bottom, I think, and get some fresh water. We better in a sec.
Monty's back. Oh, that's fucking terrible. That son. Fucking hell. Oh. No stress. If you hear a blender, let me know. I'll fucking mute myself. The GG a bit strong for your P2P. Says Aussie Frost King.
Nah, I just smoke too much. Can't help it.
Oh, you've been here for fucking 3.5 hours almost smoking, so it's a bit easy to get cross-eyed.
Well, that first nug I chopped, I don't know, pretty big. I just thought, I've got to smoke that before I change the other one.
Mix it together. Mix it together, brother PTP.
Oh, no, I smoked it all, and then I changed to the other one.
I got 4 different types of weed. I got 4 scripts. Fucking, I got to activate them. I got them prescribed. Fucking hell. I'll just shut the fuck up for a moment and think. Yeah, I got 4 different types of weed. 2 from a fucking company called Indimed or Indie Med or whatever the fuck it is. 1 from a Tasmanian company. Tasmanian Flower or some fucking thing. And who's the other cunts? Oh no, I just got mostly sativa and a indica, strong indica. Oof, that's gonna fuck me up. I'm a sativa smoker by
What was
choice.
the cheapest one?
$85 for half an ounce.
What was that one from Tassie?
No, the Tassie one, that was $2.30 for an ounce. I'm happy with that too. I'm paying $3.40 an ounce, mate, off the street.
Checking me quail cages for some eggs real quick.
Ooh,
What's going on, boys?
quail?
Yeah, mate.
Are you incubating them? Or
Not
eating
this
them?
lot. Not this
Yeah.
lot. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got one here.
Oh, aren't they aren't they fucking pretty?
Yeah,
Nice.
good looking quails here as well. Good eggs, quails. These are really healthy. These
Yeah.
quails are fucking huge. I gotta go check. Yeah, I've got another fucking batch of quails to check. They didn't lay any this morning, but I like to lay them in the late afternoon.
Do they carry on when they lay an egg like a chook?
Yeah, no, sort of. They just kind of fucking make weird noises. Not a lot of noise, just weird noises. Where are my fucking sheep?
Chooks definitely like to announce when they've made.
Oh, fucking oath they do. Even if they have one at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, no, that's the rooster that's going off. I'll fucking ring that cunt's neck. I'll jump the fence and get that. Fucking 2 in the morning. What, you kidding?
I
cunt?
sleep straight through our rooster. I sleep straight through him, mate. He crows, like, the two of them crow probably 2 or 3 times a night each. And I don't hear them anymore.
I fucking couldn't see me fucking sheep. They're at the fucking far back of the paddock. Gotta make sure they don't get out.
This is a young rooster, Monty. The cunt's learning how to crow. He's going to get fucked better at it.
Oh, look at these good girls right at the doorway for me. Good girls.
What's up, dude?
Beautiful.
Oh, no, my phone did. The other one's all right. No, I can see it. I'm being a goose.
Oh, right into sheep shit, though. It's a good thing to stand
Are you harvesting your sheep shit? Doesn't burn.
No need to.
Yeah, doesn't burn the dirt.
A lot of age. Yeah, well, it'll be good for me mushrooms that I grow out here, so I'm not really worried about it. I get all this sheep shit off my fucking shoe. Oh, that's 2 eggs today, so that's 7 eggs. No, sorry, 9 eggs in 3 days.
Oh, they're coming on. Get an egg a day out, and how many are laying?
I've got 4 layers.
Oh, they'll get there. They'll get there, dude.
That's 3 a day, 9 in 3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right, 90% yield.
Oh, nice. Nice one, dude.
Looking nice. Oh, yeah.
I've only got 3 of these left. I gave the rest to Panda. I had 5 or 6 that I gave him. But this one's looking good. I defoliated a bunch, but I'm trying not to defoliate too much at a time.
Yep.
I'm going to stress train it again in a couple of days. Take some of these. You see some of the tops coming up. I'll stress those back.
So, have we got a challenge in the 420 mob to see and get the biggest, lowest growing plant? Have we?
No, it's just it's easy to hide.
Yeah,
I'll be starting to train these ones in a week, maybe when they're getting a bit thicker. I'll start training them soon. Basically, I'll do the same thing, but I'll keep them low in the pot, man, and see how low I can keep them. Might scrog them. We'll see. Fucking yeah.
Big gun case.
Me ducks, they're not going to be laying eggs for ages, but
duck. Yeah.
Duck.
Yeah, I've definitely got a couple males in there now that I'm looking at them, a couple big boys.
Okay, Muscovy. No Muscovy.
He's got a couple of Muscovies. Yeah, he's got a couple of
Two
Muscovies.
Muscovies. And I don't know. I think they might be mixed though. I think they might be Muscovy mixed pecking. Because the mother-in-law, that's where we got the ducks from. The mother-in-law, all of her ducks are fucking like free range, so they could just be breeding with whoever. But either way, they're both good laying and meat birds, so I don't give a fuck what they are.
Yeah.
When they're about 6 months old, they're gonna, besides the biggest ones that are laying, like I'll keep a drake, and I'll keep 3 layers, and the rest are getting chopped.
Yeah. Give one to your landlord, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, might do. And fucking, I want to get a turkey or 2, and a couple of fucking chickens, a llama or an alpaca in this fucking paddock would be good.
Yeah, they're good. They're good keeping wild dogs and fucking shit away. Fucking foxes and stuff. Someone mentioned it earlier in the comments. What's that? Blueberry burns your nostrils, and you know it's filth. Oh, fuck, Ozzy. I didn't know that, man. Fucking. Yeah, well, I only got 2 scripts of Blueberry. The other one's a different shit. Fucking Blueberry and another one.
We'll stay outside for a little bit. The lady's using the blender, so we'll just keep fucking do a walk around. Do all these fucking beautiful passion fruits. Getting there. Couple weeks off.
Oh, they're gonna pump, see that? Before you know it, you're gonna have a fuck ton dropping on the ground, eh? Fucking dead set.
Couple hundred on this tree, man. So hopefully. Well, fucking heaps of the dogs, mate. Looking under here, mate. Heaps of
Yeah,
them.
fuck yeah.
Nice.
Like they've completely overwhelmed my mulberry tree, bro.
Yeah, you need to fucking keep on trimming them back. They'd fucking like to take over.
Yeah, I will be doing that, but I'm waiting for all of these passion fruits to fall off first because I don't want to waste the harvest.
Yeah.
And then next year I'm just gonna, you know what I mean. I've called it a loss for this year with the mulberries. Next year will be a good year for them. That.
Well, it doesn't hurt to cut back a passion fruit every couple of years either. Cut them right back, like grapes. Yeah.
Fucking heaps of the cunts, even like fucking up the top here. Heaps of the cunts. I won't need to buy passion fruits for a while. What's that?
Is that a whole passion fruit vine overtaking a fucking tree?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Mad. I'm gonna have another good look.
That's fucking pretty cool, eh?
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking blending away in there, making a smoothie.
Another storm about to hit. Fucking hell.
Down your way. Right, eh?
Yeah.
Your girls will be liking it, or
600 trees. 600 trees got blown over in the storm before in the Shire.
That's just been in the ground for a while. No, she's pretty small still.
Oh yeah, nice.
Hopefully she grows in a bit.
Bit of heart activity there, Monty. Bit of heart action going on, is there?
Yeah. Oh, not hail, just fucking really strong wind.
Sorry, you misheard. I said harp, weather manipulating.
Oh yeah, maybe, hopefully. I don't mind a bit of rain. This time of year, it was a hot one earlier. Like it went from 33 to 22 degrees for about half an hour.
When's lambing season down there? Traditionally,
usually during the winter and autumn, winter and spring. Autumn and spring. But they'll try and pick the coldest, wettest nights to lamb on usually.
Yeah. So Foot Rot Flats was correct. Like,
yeah, definitely correct in every way. That fucking. I love those.
Off to the beach to get kelp. Fucking Palmas. Enjoy your trip, bro.
Yeah, enjoy that. Much.
Get that natural PGR goodness, mate. There's nothing. That's what people fucking talk about PGRs, but seaweed's a PGR. Just be fucking. It's organic. You'll be right.
Oh, nice one, Hamo. Have fun, Hamos.
So is molasses.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you're flushing your plants.
Oh, it's a natural PGR, so there's nothing wrong with it anyway. They just go, let the plants break it down, eat it. The microbes do.
Can someone tell me what does PGR stand for? Maybe on
Plant growth regulator.
What's this golden shit which fucked up the industry?
Hey?
Have you heard of that PGR called Golden Buddha? It's like
No,
they
I
put
haven't
in.
heard of golden Buddha. I've seen liquid weight and a few other fucking things.
And that's artificial shit, which makes it Fuck.
Yeah, that poisonous carcinogenic one.
Yeah. And you say molasses is a natural PGR. I can get that shit for $2 a litre.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
fucking as bad as that
no, they're
other shit?
healthy. No, seaweed and molasses are a healthy PGR. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what ratio to mix your molasses at, Monty, for watering plants with it?
Molasses, you probably
What, a cupful to litre or cupful to...
no, probably like 1 cup to 10 litres.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I use that shit when I was growing full on. I get a milk bottle. Fuck it. I mix a cup with 5 litres of
You'd be
water.
surprised that, eh? They fucking have them stashed out the back to fucking cheeky fucking nutrient places.
Fucking Asian girls, man. You want to call it for what it is, mate. It's Asian PGR, mate.
Filipino fucking grow houses. I call it
$600
Filipino.
a litre. $600 a litre it was for that liquid weight shit, and you spray it on after harvest.
Yeah, PGR means Filipino.
After.
PGR means Filipino grown rubbish. That's what I call it.
Yeah, so what stage would you be putting molasses and seaweed and stuff into your flowers?
Molasses, seaweed, fucking, you'd put it in your dirt before you start growing even and stuff like that. Fucking you can. Before, like, that's good, something to amend your soil before you even start growing in it. Start living slowly. But then you could do it again fucking around flower time, like the stretch time. A week before fucking end of veg. So that way the plants, because usually by the time the plants are finished in veg, they've uptaken all the nutrients they need for the entire thing to finish.
So a month and every week do your molasses AFK, he reckons, because it feeds your microbes. That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, just doing a little bit in your watering can and doing it like once a month, I don't see that being an issue.
If you got grasshoppers and crickets fucking with your plants, or even vegetables, I've got to do it to my zucchinis. I'll show you. I'll do it and show you. I've got to get a sprayer. But
Oh, no one wants to use PGR. Fucking the fake one, the carcinogenic. Fucking no one is.
1 cup of molasses. 1 cup of molasses to a couple of litres of water sprayed on your buds. Crickets and grasshoppers hate sticky feet. They fucking won't touch it. And I just found out it's a natural PGR. Holy fuck. So you're winning. You're winning.
You want to feed your microbes in your soil, the molasses more so, because of carbohydrate. They'll eat it, and then your plant eats them up, it gets fed by the microbes.
Folate feeding with molasses. I might make that a regular.
I'd worry that because of being the sticky residue maybe fucking cause some sort of fucking
the skin over.
I'd make it a lighter. I'd make it lighter. If I'm getting rid of crickets, I'd dose it up. Oh, sorry, PTP. Go for it, bro.
I think you might spraying it on, you might get ants maybe, or some sort of skin or something form over it.
It's better than grasshoppers eating it in fucking a couple of days.
Don't dare spray on your buds, ring me first. I'll give you a call at some point, Hummus, mate. Have a chat. But I don't think I'm going to spray anything on it. I think I might do some sea salt on the soil just because I think it needs it. But otherwise, the plant's looking super healthy, man. I don't think it needs much. That's got native soil and fucking organic compost. What else does a fucking plant need?
Sea salt early and light. Whatever it says on the bottle, don't go over it.
Yeah, I'm going to just fucking do a little bit.
Or you'll have a sea salt.
Jeffrey,
have an issue.
Every day, the molasses you get from the feed barn, which you feed to your fucking cattle and your livestock, that really dark, thick shit every day. That's what I've been using.
Black strap or something.
Yeah, that
Blackstrap's organic. Blackstrap's organic. The ones you get out of the feed stores and stuff, you got to be careful with because they've got a fucking antimicrobial in them, so they can be stored on the shelf long term. So it can be bad for the soil.
Sorry, Monty.
No, you're right.
Yeah, fuck your neem oil off. Just get a couple ducks. They'll eat all your bugs. I'm gonna have a duck in my lab. Keep it eating all the bugs. Kidding, that thing would fucking be filthy.
Yeah, can I mention something about organics? I'll try to get a bit of light. Fucking, I got this shit from Bunnings. Fucking to clean up me caravan and bus pad down the back. All it did was feed the fucking weeds. I sprayed it where I didn't want weeds. I got million of the cunts now. What I think it is weed killer for around your fucking mullies, and it don't fuck your mullies. I think it's got a fertilizer in the cunt too, eh? But it don't work. $20. Fucking fuck off. I'm going to take it back to Bunnings and say, excuse me, can I have $20 off a bottle of fucking Zero or Roundup? Right. No, Fed, I had to get a mower and made me fucking where I thought I killed this shit. It grew that fucking big. It pumped it. Fucking, I'm going to use it for a fertilizer. It's fucking great.
No good at weed killing, but it's good for fucking growing shit.
Oh, it's insane, brother. Fuck, they said, oh, you'll notice difference in a couple hours. Yeah, I think there's a dye there, changes the colour of the fucking weeds, and then fucking they flourish.
All right, boys, I got one more pint in me, I reckon, and then I gotta go spend some time with the missus.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'll pack one up.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I've got to chop a little.
About that thing.
Make up a kind. Like
Yeah, I've got it.
here. Chop.
Mate, I'm going to do a video on the new Mullamatic the missus bought. Fucking hell, $30 from Kmart. This motherfucker's got 12 speeds, 3 settings of grinding level. It's crazy ass. Eh? Like a fucking blender.
I feel like there's coffee beans or something.
Yeah, it is. It's a coffee grind. It's a coffee. That's all we use. We've been using coffee grinders for 20 years to mull up our dank, mate. Right.
Old school, mate. Muzzers. You got to get that muzzer. Just the old school design, mate, with the shitty lid that would break all the time, and you have to put a fucking something down there to use the dog. Yeah, those things. Oh, you dog.
Just don't lose the button.
Remember the hand grinders with the fucking Trico mesh catcher? I've got a couple of them fuckers too. Fucking the hand grinder. Yes, one of them. Fucking A.
They're sick, mate. That's so good.
Oh,
I've stubborn for ages. I'd always use scissors.
The hash stealers. Yeah, scissors are the best. I was using scissors for ages, but like, I just get lazy.
Oh, man.
I go through phases, man. Scissors and grinder, whatever works. Some weeds you can't not scissor chop, you know what I mean? Because it's like so sticky. You know what I mean? Like a good Gorilla Glue, you got to finger chop because it's just gonna clog up your grinder.
Well, yeah, when you chop, you're not losing as much to the lid or any crevices.
Just depends how much you touch it with your fingers because you're like losing it on your fingers. Like I've noticed after doing a big chop, I'll have like hash on my fingers and I like scrape it off and smoke it. It's fucked, but it's so good.
As long as you're not letting anyone else smoke it, it's alright.
No, it's my hash. I earned it.
On my finger.
When you haven't got when you don't own a when you don't own a Mullimatic, get the fucking Chinese chopper out, get the big fucking knife out, and just fucking.
Oh, so I have to have it in my
I did
fingers.
try
So
that.
I'll have my scissors. I'll have my scissors and I'll hold it in my fingers. It's the best way I found. But then I always get resin on these fingers, like heaps of hash and shit.
Oh, you got good
I don't mind.
smoker. Yeah, we don't get shit like that off the street up here, mate. Fuck no.
Yeah, fucking. That's why I live down this way, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Cheers,
Cheers.
PTP. Big boy Spud Lee. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, legends. Wishing you all a peaceful day.
I'm sitting in the dark as well, but that one fucking
Catch us
powers
all
everywhere again.
on the next one.
Peace, boys.
Catch you all next time, people. Yeah.
Later, mate.
Peace. See ya. Spud. PTP.